Hello? Hello? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to stream! I was waiting for the view count to update on my end, but it just says I have one viewer. I don't know if it's, it just says I have one viewer for my OBS thingy. So, I'm just gonna assume it's bugged. It's a lot, don't worry. I don't need to know. It's broken as fuck. It's bugged. Yeah. It's right, only one? Oh my god, only one viewer?
Spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
You a surprise Taiga stream jump scare.
Oh my god! That was so scary, Methus fan. Thank you for the tier 3 sub for 14 months. That tier 3 sub was the scariest one I've ever received. Don't tell me how many viewers I have, guys. I don't need to know. Nobody wants to hear it. Least of all me. Anyway. How you guys doing? Welcome to stream. I was gonna do... Okay. This was gonna be a stream. There are rules. I don't know why. What the heck? It literally says one. The fuck? Wait, does it literally say one? Take a screenshot of it literally saying one. Take a screenshot of it literally saying one viewer. Get the fuck out. I was like, there's no way. It actually just says one though. It just dropped to one. Are you joking? It doesn't? Does it, like, are you guys fucking with me? It's back up. It updated now. It still isn't updated on my end. I don't need to know what the actual number it does say is, but like if you see one, take a screenshot of it just saying one.
Spooky,
Whoa!
very spooky.
What's that? It's a skeleton. Whoa! Guys.
Once
guys,
there was an
guys,
ugly barnacle.
Guys.
He was so ugly
Guys.
that everyone died.
What part of...
The end.
Thank you. Ja, thank you for the 2 ones over 33 ones. Guys, what part of I don't need to know the actual number of viewers in the goddamn chat that you not understand, okay? For the last time, do not talk like You're gonna get banned. Next person who does it, you're getting banned. You can tell me if it says one, because obviously it's not one, okay? But like, there's explicitly a rule. There's literally a rule. Anyway, it matters not. How's it going? Welcome to stream. I got my model working normally with VTube Studio today, which is huge improvement. It feels good. It feels good. Spooky. Yeah. I got my spooky table out. My spooky pumpkin carving table out. This stream was gonna be a react stream. It was going to be. It was gonna be. But I got scolded, and now I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure I want to go through with it. React to what? I don't know if I want to say anymore. Go through with it? No. We're not a drama streamer. I'm not a drama... Go! Nice.
Dork_power gifted 1 subscriptions.
Nothing burger.
Dork_power started a new hype train.
Drama stream's bad for mental health. Yeah, I don't know. I think this would feel really good. Oh, can I think this one would be good for my mental health, but anyway, I'll be the delusional femboy, I guess. Taiga, no. Taiga, yes! Listen, okay? I'm just saying, if you're a femboy, and you go around calling people pedos and shit, all right? And then you're the one running a community for children. I think it's my right to talk about that, but that's just me. That's just me. I think there's a problem. There's a femboy problem. Okay, we won't even go over the video, but we won't go over the video, but there's like a problem with femboys obsessed with like this social purity of like femboys, all right? I don't understand it. Be broad. I'm gonna be broad. I'm not gonna name names. We're gonna be broad. Did you see that video from Royalty? No, I haven't seen it. I know, right? Swear to the Lord. There's a femboy problem. There is a femboy problem. There's a problem with like femboys who make their entire personality being safe for work, which sounds weird. It sounds like an oxymoron, right? Okay, but these femboys, what they do is they basically just like virtue signal about how like, yeah, I'm not. I don't know where that came from. I apologize. My bad, I guess. My bad, I guess. Excuse me. Excuse me. The black! The people that do on sub!
What's that? It's a skeleton.
That was the scariest prime sub
Just
I've
want
gotten
to say
all
glad
month.
to be here and can't wait for more.
Thank you so much. Welcome to stream. It's a skeleton. Don't clip that burp. That was really embarrassing. It was a really embarrassing burp. Femboys safe for work, never seen one attempted. It's a thing.
Hello,
it's
sinner.
more likely than you think. Oh man, I don't know. Okay, there's this like genre of femboy that they're just like super fucking Puritan. They advertise themselves as like safe for work, and then open their community up basically to like children because they're safe for work, right? So then you end up with this fucking community of people that I don't know, man. I really do just need to watch the video with you guys to address this issue, in my opinion. Sounds like a bad mix. I think as a content creator, intentionally marketing any of your viewer base to children is a bad move. Like, I think if you're intentionally looking for kids and inviting them into a quote unquote safe space, I think that's a bad move. I think it's literally just a recipe for the disaster. And I think when you mix in femboys into the mix, it's even worse. And not because femboys are inherently sexual or anything, but it's literally just because you got a bunch of teenagers who are going through puberty, hormonal, and naturally they're just gonna like seek out this stuff, you know? They're gonna explore their sexualities and their identities and shit. And if you're giving them a space to do that with the expectation that it's going to be totally safe for work, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. And I don't know, you should be called out, but maybe not by me. Maybe not by me. Femboys aren't inherently sexual, but people do sexualize femboys. Of course they do. Of course they fucking do. People sexualize everything. People sexualize knees and armpits and fat and diapers and piss. Okay? Everything is sexualized. All right? I find adults doing that shit kind of suspicious. Yeah, me too. And there's like been several femboys now who explicitly market their Discord servers and communities as being for all ages, as young as 13, sometimes younger. And I have an issue with that. I have an issue with that, man. I have an issue with that. You know? And the issue isn't that like, oh, and the problem is there's some of these fucking people, they're like, it's femboys' fault for being sexualized. We need to desexualize femboys. And that's not the answer, right? Everywhere is sexual. Everything is sexual, all right? Maybe just don't surround yourself with children and you won't have an issue. You know? All your problems could be solved by not surrounding yourself with kids. It's why I said for the longest time, a safe space on its own will never exist, but a community's job is to make it a space where people can feel looked after. I guess. There's like a lot to unpack. I don't know, man. I think as an 18, like if you're an adult content creator, you really
Cheer 200 fat, armpits, knees, piss. Taiga's fetish list, got it.
Oh my god. I do like
You right,
armpits.
Tempest, cheered 200 bits.
I do like armpits, okay? I do like armpits. Don't get me wrong. All of your problems can be solved by not being surrounded by children. It's true! I respect my nephews and nieces' online space by separation. Yeah, 100%, right? Like, I don't know. You just need to not mix it. Maybe annihilate all children? Ugh, no, I don't know, man. Whatever. I don't know. I really have to get into the meat of the video to really, like, explain where I'm coming from. Because this person in particular makes some fucking bizarre points. But basically, I'm just being as broad and vague as I can. They talk about Nader. Thank you for doing something.
What's that? It's a skeleton.
Whoa, it's a skeleton.
Hi, Taiga. You're my favorite femboy, smiley face.
Thank you, smiley face. Thank you, smiley face. Basically, this person makes a video where they're like, man, femboys are giving me depression, guys. Gee whiz. Is it possible it's just engagement bait? If it is, then it's like, I don't know. If this is one of those I was only pretending to be stupid moments, then, you know, he got me, I guess. He fucking got me, I guess. But just based on what I'm saying, what I'm hearing, what I hear him say in the video, like these people should not run a community, right? If you're gonna run a community full of children, femboy children, and then complain that femboy, prepubescent, hormonal femboy children going through puberty, I guess they're not prepubescent if they're going through puberty, you know what I mean? But if you're gonna complain that, like, you know, a bunch of fucking horny kids are being horny kids in your presence, maybe, like, you shouldn't be running the server, you know? Maybe you should, like, step away from children and not give them, like, I don't know, man. Like, the solution seems, like, really fucking simple. Femboys and Puritans are like water and electricity. They really are, you know? Everyone's always like, oh, there's a problem with sexualization in the femboy community. And, like, I think there's an argument to be made that, like, yeah, femboys are, like, inherently very over-sexual. But I also think, like, you got to acknowledge that cross-dressing is inherently kind of very, like, how do I say? I don't want to say it's inherently sexual. But, you know, it doesn't need to be. But, like, it's a little kinky. Just inherently. It's taboo, right? It's taboo. And a lot of the people doing it are probably homosexual. They're probably living with parents who don't accept them for who they are. Go.
You right, Tempest. Gifted 1 subscription.
Homosexual. They're probably homosexual. You kind of suck at child psychology. I was a child once. I'm amazing at child psychology. I'm really good at child psychology. It's queer. It's a little queer, yeah. It's a little queer. It's a little queer is all I'm saying. Isn't inherently sexual. It's not inherently sexual, but, like, there is an exploration there that, okay, if you make your entire personality being a femboy, right? If your core personality trait is being a femboy, and then you start going through puberty, okay? And you start growing up, and you start looking at girls in ways that you didn't look at them before, okay? You're gonna make that a part of that exploration, okay? Like, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's part of who you are. Like, if you're gay, you're gonna look at boys. You know what I mean? If you cross-dress, that's gonna incorporate it. If cross-dressing is a huge part of your personality, it's 100% almost guaranteed to be incorporated into however you explore yourself, okay? That's kind of the point I'm trying to make. And so that's why I think femboys end up being so, like, overly sexual and stuff, because it's a core part of their personality. It becomes a core trait, all right? Does it have to be that way? Absolutely not, okay? Is it that way for everybody? Who fucking knows? I don't care. But, like, you know, it just kind of happens. It just kind of happens. Look at Ed Wood. I don't know who that is. There's more to my message, dummy. It's still an exploration of identity that a small child shouldn't really be dealing. Whoa, when we're talking small child, okay, well, like, what are you saying? What do you hear me saying? Okay? Because when we're talking, because I'm not talking about, like, a fucking 6-year-old, right? Obviously. We're talking about people going through puberty and literally having hormones and, like they are literally exploring the shit on their own. Like, what do you mean? This is what kids do. This is, like, literally a part of puberty and growing up. So this is not small children. This is literally just part of growing up. These are feelings that you experience as you get older. Now, you can repress that, I guess. Biology is biology, exactly. Well, we're not talking about 6-year-olds, Bri. We're not talking about 6-year-olds, so I'm not going to address your point about 6-year-olds because we're not talking about 6-year-olds. We're not talking about literal children, right? Fucking stupid. So of course I'm not going to read the rest. What? Oh my god. Don't loot underage. What the fuck are you guys hearing me say? What the fuck are you guys hearing me say? I'm not the one looting anyone. I have an 18+ community. I'm not the one opening my community up to a bunch of fucking children, then acting surprised when they're doing them. Do not loot Patrick Star. Do not loot Patrick Star. Oh my god. losing my fucking mind. I think the best thing would just be to watch the video so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about, so you guys can have context of what I'm trying to respond to. But I don't know. Let me check my Discord. Hold on. Okay. Taiga is la epic. It's so la epic. But I don't know, man. All I'm saying is any femboys who are like, hey, a femboy children, come into my safe space. I'm sus. I'm just sus, okay? I'm just a little sus. Especially when, like, I don't know. It's just a recipe for fucking disaster, dude. Like, it's a breeding ground for pedophiles. It's like running a child pageant. Like, what do you expect? It's suspicious. All right. Do you enjoy Legends of Chima? Yes. No. Not really. No. Ever wonder why you get randomly these flags on your stream announcements? No, I don't know what you mean. If someone can make the Patrick AI make the sound of how to... Jesus Christ. It's like a clown inviting a kid into his clown car. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just saying... Like, hey, hypersexual children, explain yourself. Come on over. But no, don't be lewd, guys. We're totally safe for work here, right? Oh, being lewd as a femboy is bad, by the way. In this particular person is like a fucking. Oh, I need to show you guys the video. It's the worst video I've ever seen in my life. Okay, it's the worst video I've ever seen in my life. I need to deconstruct it. I feel the need to tear it apart. Oh, I'm covered in blood. I can't give you context without showing you the video, but I don't know if I want to get in drama. I don't know if I want to get involved. Trying to Pied Piper femboy children is def a fucked thing. I think it is as well. In this context, there's this fucking person, and they're basically like, yeah, I got this like safe for work server, and it's been making me really depressed because I started the server, and all the femboys, they're being sexual on it, and like I'm like, sexuality is bad, guys. You're not supposed to be sexual, guys. And I'm trying to show them a different way, but like, you know, I found out that a moderator of mine was actually running a secret group chat with some of my members, and they were all being sexual behind my back, and it really disappointed me because one of my admins was an adult, and they were doing it. It's like, okay, so what you're telling me is you've created an environment where you absolutely shame anybody for expressing their sexuality to the point where they don't feel comfortable being open about it, to the point where they literally went behind your back to one of your own moderators who was an adult, and then context, that's the problem. Okay, we're watching the video. Fuck it. We're watching the video. I don't care. Fuck it, guys. Fuck it. You'll see what I mean. This is an individual who's been harassing me for a while, mind you. So I kind of don't mind tearing them apart. Ultimately.
Cheer 100, cheer 100. Hey, SpongeBob. Today we're reacting with Taiga. I got my popcorn and diapers all ready to go.
Stop.
Hi, y'all.
Pharaoh Mage cheered 200 bits.
Fucking comical, my lord. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best, all right? I tried to be subtle, but you guys were making arguments that I wasn't making me look like an asshole. So now I have to give you the context because you guys made me do this. Anyway, it should be chill. It's not drama, really. It's just a measured response. Femboys made me depressed. A measured response. Chat can't read and can't listen. Taiga hates us. No, I don't hate you guys. Context, you're getting the context, okay? The context is, I saw this video fucking pop up on my timeline. This person had tried to, like, come after me for shit before, like, randomly. I have no idea who they are. They're not even a VTuber. They're just some fucking femboy, I guess. And yeah. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. You'll see. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of my head, my big ass forehead. Look at this fucking guy. So this is who we're dealing with today, just so you know.
Hi y'all, so I want to talk about my experience in the femboy space because it's been really bad and I think it really made me stressed out and more depressed. So I know this sounds really funny as a title, like what the hell did femboys do to you? You know, that sounds pretty funny. But I've been making videos since around...
Mind you, femboys haven't done anything to this guy. Like, everything that happened, everything this person discusses in this video is literally, like, caused by his own actions and his own, like, failure to moderate his community.
2020 in this space, and I feel like a lot of it has affected me. Here's some massive trigger warnings for what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about topics I mentioned, sexual topics, assaults, suicide, and even some terroristic involvement. I know it sounds insane, but you gotta bear with me on this one. I want to talk about
terrorism, guys. Terrorism. We got femboy terrorists running around, ruining everything.
Topics today. I first made videos about making guides and just funny little memes because I thought most guides just sucked. And then I started taking the feedback from my comments and people in my community being like, oh, like you should make a video about how to shave your legs. You should make a video about how to get better fashion and clothes. And I was like, all right, I'll just start making guides because, you know,
I don't know if I want to listen to this person on fashion advice, but
I'll just make a guide dedicated to femboys, and it kind of worked out. I also made a Discord server because I want to try to create a community about femboys, and I noticed there was a big problem in the femboy space, which is the sexualization of femboys. That was a big thing that a lot of people noticed, that even I noticed at the time. I noticed a lot of people that...
It's not a fucking problem, though. Like, okay, I hate, like, it's such a fucking nuanced topic, so just to be like, all sexualization is outright bad is such a fucking, like, Neanderthal take. Such a fucking, like, just dunce Neanderthal take. Like, it's such a nuanced topic.
We're into the sexualized concept.
And there's so many layers to it as well, right? Like...
And we weren't even an adult yet. And I thought that was very, very weird. A few years go by, the server grew a bit to the thousands. My YouTube channel started growing a lot more. I found a lot more staff members, and I made a friend on the server at the time. And then abruptly out of nowhere, I found out there was a secret sex group chat going on, being involved with the staff members who were underage, and my friend who was at the time an adult. He claimed he was drunk.
And I'm just gonna pause right now. What he's saying right here is exactly why you don't create a community for children. Sorry, as an adult, especially when it's revolving around femboys and shit. This is exactly why. Like this, like I don't even know if we need to watch anymore, but this is precisely why. And instead of realizing, shit, my community is the problem, he just blames it on everybody else. He blames it on all the other femboys for just being sexual and comfortable with their own skin and then influencing these children to, I guess, just go behind his back and screw each other, apparently. Insane. In fucking sane. Not to mention, I do believe he said underage staff, which he does. I don't know what you're thinking giving underage children admin and mods on servers like this. Like, that is incredibly irresponsible, but okay.
When he was involved, it was a little bit spacey and didn't really understand what's going on and immediately regretted it. I felt really demoralized and scared because I didn't like the idea that this just slipped under the rug. I didn't know about it, and it could have happened for a long time without me ever noticing.
It could still be happening because your community is riddled with children, because you've made a community where a bunch of femboy children gather together, hormonal, exploring their sexual identities, and then shame them for doing so. So yeah, it's probably still secretly happening.
And
That's why you don't run communities filled with children.
Like how a lot of people involved were underage. I banned everybody involved. I heard it was the faults of the staff members that was running it, but
staff members you put in place who were also underage. Am I gathering that correctly? Or were these all adults that were involved? Because that's even worse, obviously. That's even worse for obvious reasons, but maybe like don't have a bunch of child staff in your Discord community.
Truly don't know because nobody really talked about it. It was almost like a Fight Club thing. Like nobody talked about it. It was very low key. Then I also had a rant channel, which I also regret creating because my thought process was, oh, people are having a stressful time. They have a lot of things built up. They want to rant about it. You know, they want to get out of their systems and kind of like move on.
I can tell you right now, this is like the worst idea ever. Never create a rant channel. Never create a venting channel on any Discord community ever. A raid channel? I think he meant rant. Like he's saying like a vent channel, guys. I think he's talking about a vent channel. Like, you know, where you like, hey guys, my parents died today. Never do that. Awful idea. Never do it. Ever. Was there police involved? Yeah, I don't know. Did he call police on his friend, or did he let that one slide since, you know, it was his friend and an admin and it would look bad for him if he actually addressed it? I wonder.
At first it was like that. And then it became a cycle of people creating a negative cycle of, oh, I'm so miserable. And they keep coming back, talk about the misery as if it's like a competition on who's the most miserable person on the planet.
Yeah, every time. Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it's one thing for kids to not understand that concept. But like, what are you, like 25? What are you, in your fucking 20s? You should know better.
Like that.
Ridiculous.
I saw people how they were like mentioning how they were like neglected, abused, and even essayed by their family members, which is awful to read.
It's awful. That's awful fucking shit.
And then I saw people mention how,
but it's a self, like, people just feed off each other's energy, man. So like, if the vibe of your server is just to like fucking complain and vent and like it just fucking it literally makes it worse. Venting, like, sometimes venting is okay, but like psychologically venting to people who aren't equipped to vent, it becomes like a self-feeding cycle of like hatred and shit. It literally just makes you more depressed. Like, if you're angry about something and you vent about it, it literally just makes you more angry if you talk about it. Not to say that you should bundle things in, but like, there's a time and a place to like get this stuff out. And yeah, creating a echo chamber channel where, you know, you have a bunch of fucking children who are, you know, unable to express themselves. It's just like a no-brainer recipe for the disaster. Terrible idea. Never do it.
they were self-harming, and they encourage others to do that as a way to cope.
Jesus.
Like, what? Yeah, I deleted the channel. It was not good. It was not going anywhere good. At one point, another user I banned for mentioning structural topics, which made the members uncomfortable. And
then you wonder why, but then, okay, and then here's the fucking problem, right? You ban somebody for just like expressing themselves, and then you wonder why they hide it from you, bro. like, and then you wonder why there's like a secret fucking orgies going on behind your back. Maybe stay away from kids, make your server 18 plus, and don't take it upon yourself to be some cult leader messiah who's gonna lead all of the children away from jerking off, I guess. I don't know what he expected, I guess.
And then they wanted to get unbanned from the server. So I tried to help them on the process to getting unbanned, because I believe people could learn over time, and because, you know, we're human beings, we could learn from our mistakes, adapt over time, and kind of like learn from it, you know.
Can we? Certainly didn't feel that way when you made your video about me, but all right, you know.
Especially for like a teenager, you know, like that's the whole point of being a teenager. You screw up, you look at your cringy time. If you have someone there to like help you out in the process, you'll eventually grow to a better person.
I'm not sure you're the person I want helping me out, dude. If your idea of being a better person is just like what, like because what's his idea? Like, ultimately his idea of being a better person, like for you to be a good person in this guy's eyes, is like, you can't think about sex, you can't explore anything, and if you get caught doing so, you're gonna be banned from the community. You have to repress that shit until you turn 18 and get married.
So I had a separate server for like ban appeals and just like guiding people like how to get unbanned. And then randomly this person late at night messaged me saying they took a lot of pills and attempted.
Oh my god.
I stayed up all night just trying to help the person. I was like, dude, talk to your like parents, talk to someone.
I get making an area where people are uncomfortable and wanting to ban them, but I would keep a server that's 18 plus because like I said, like it was said before, ultimately, I don't know, man. I just think like it's the concept of like running a safe for work femboy server for people who are underage and then heavily policing them anytime you catch them like thinking wrong. That's not you. Like, you are not the parent. That is not your job. You need to like step away. You need to step away from these kids and like not get involved. I don't know, man. Like, it's just not your place. It's just not your place. It's a really uncomfortable idea in general. Make your server 18 plus. Stay away from kids. And stop trying to police them. Like, you're not that guy. Exactly.
For emergency services, like do literally anything. And the person,
and the fact that like, okay, so like the vent channel, if people are coming to this guy for like, I'm gonna kill my, like if people are doing that, it's because he's created an environment where that's acceptable, right? It's they them. Okay, they them. Sorry.
didn't want to do anything. They were like, no, I'm afraid of getting in trouble. Which I didn't like. I was like, why? Like, is that your concern right now? Like, getting in trouble? Like, you might not be here in like, I don't know, 24 hours. And your concern is, oh, my parents might get mad at me. Like, I'm like, at least they are here.
Yeah, dude, you got it all figured out, man. Damn, that kid's stupid. Yeah, you're right. Wait, this is not like, this is why I keep my community 18 plus. Okay, because I'm not equipped to handle with this kind of shit. Like, no one is. And anyone who makes themselves out to be, like, stay away.
To get mad at you, then you're not here anymore. You know, it's just insane to me. Like that's the thought process people have. Like that's
the thought process your people have. That's the like he doesn't they don't understand that the community they have cultivated is like theirs. I don't have this issue. Most other femboy VTubers don't have this issue. Most other community servers don't have this issue. But if you take it upon yourself to be like the big brother therapist to your entire community of children who are fucking, again, hormonal and fucking just exploring themselves, right? At an age where they're trying to figure everything out, you are setting yourself up for disaster, period.
Friends, I've had a friend done the same thing. They succeeded in that, and I have seen faces that I don't think any word would describe how sad they felt. Trust me, like, you do not want to do that, and if you do,
you can't be your child viewer's lifeline. Exactly.
Immediately.
Exactly. You can't.
Like emergency
and if you try to be, I don't know, man. I think it's more suspicious if somebody tries to be. I think that's extremely concerning.
Because I guarantee you, at least people are not going to be mad. I guarantee they're not going to be mad. They're going to be more happy that you're here and got help. Because I was sinner, passed away, and
I don't know what the right call is. Like if somebody came to me and they were like that, like I would not. I'm not equipped to deal with that, right? Like, I can't help you through a tough time. I have my own shit going on. Don't DM me over that stuff. And you know, you can't. You just can't. And I'm not gonna portray myself in a position where, like, I'm not gonna put myself in a position where you feel that you should DM me about this kind of stuff, because you can't. You cannot.
And my friends that also knew him way more person than I did, there's not enough words to describe how sad they felt. Like, their faces were.
Tag, I'm literally going to die without a smooch.
Yeah. So I soft blocked the user because I realized staying up
Taiga
all night
am literally going to die without a smooch. Cheer 100. Pharaohmage cheered 100 bits.
Okay. Let's get thank you, Airmage. Let's continue. So he's an adult making a server full of children. I guess. I don't know if it's like there are clearly a lot of kids in here. According to him, there was a whole, like, Yeah, I don't know, man. He really brushed over the topic of like, hey, yeah, an adult in my server was like running a group chat with a bunch of children, where they were gooning behind my back. Like that, I feel like that kind of glossed over, but you know, it's just other femboys' fault for, you know, exploring their sexuality comfortably. They should be like us and repress it all, because that's clearly working, right? Clearly that's working.
And stressing over someone that didn't like get the help they deserved, there was just nothing I could do. That was just like a sad reality, but there's literally nothing I could have done because they never want to get the help. They're fine now, I believe, but the idea is that like they came to me begging for help. I gave them the answer and they never took it. It's stressful. It's really stressful.
That's why you... So do you think he'll have like a coming to Jesus moment where he'll realize, well, maybe I shouldn't be like running a server for mentally ill children, underage users? Maybe I shouldn't be running that kind of server. Maybe I shouldn't put myself in a position where anyone can just DM me and I'll be their therapist. Mentally ill, I'm gonna say if you know, they probably are a little mentally ill if they're trying to take their lives. Taiga, what? They're literally trying to take their lives. They're mentally ill. They're suicidal.
There was another user I saw.
They're not okay. They're not all there, right? If they were 100% okay, I don't think they'd be trying to kill themselves. That's kind of what I mean, but
On my server was talking about potential illegal topics. I thought they were being like an edgelord teenager being like, oh, I got telegrams so I don't get tracks. I got government officials around my house looking at, ooh, I might be into suspicious things. You know, I thought it was some typical edgelord stuff just for attention. So
you'll ban somebody for talking about like a remotely sexual topic on the spot, minor no less, teenager, but somebody literally talks about committing crimes in your server and you thought that was edgy? Or did that not make anybody uncomfortable? That one's okay, I guess. Okay, bro.
I messaged this user asking what's going on, thinking it's a manifestation of their like their stress. And then they were mentioned how they were recruited by ISIS and started spreading full of radicalized ideas to me. It was sad to read into because it was a lot of it was just false dreams that was just being fed to this kid that it was sad. I banned the user, reported him to the FBI, which they responded really quickly about. The reason I mention this is because I've seen
I can't tell if this is a joke or not. I feel like he just got trolled. I need receipts. Like, because it's insane. Like, what are you talking about? I need receipts. I don't believe they were actually joining ISIS. Maybe they were. Maybe is he serious? Maybe they're serious. Maybe they were. That's crazy. It's crazy if so. You know what the solution to this is? Like, I don't know. This is just like every time I hear this guy talk about all the problems he has in his server and then blames other femboys for it outside of his community, I'm like, I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with this kind of shit, man. I don't know anybody else who has to deal with this kind of shit. So the fact that you are, like, what's the connecting dot between, like, what's the connecting red line of thread between all of this, huh?
a lot of hate groups in the femboy space, which I know people might think of like, why would there be like people on the far right, people that are associated with like terrorist stuff with femboys? It makes no sense. Like is that like the whole thing, like being homophobic and like transphobic? Like, I don't know much about that, but like it doesn't make sense to me either. But then having that conversation made me realize that like femboys are really easy to prey on and really vulnerable. Like, what I mean is femboys
what a thing to say. What a hell of a fucking thing to say when you run a server for children, for underage femboy users. What the fuck? What a,
like femboys don't have an environment that I've seen where they feel accepted or feel seen as who they are. That's why there's a big sexualization problem, because it's really easy to be seen if you sexualize yourself and have your whole personality.
So much, like, it's just so dishonest. It's just so dishonest. It's like, well, it's just working backwards from a conclusion. the reason femboys are very sexual is because for a huge number of them, that's a huge part of their identity. It's not for attention. Sometimes I just like for me like I just like it. I just like doing my thing. You know what I mean? I don't care what you like. You know what I mean? This guy has a terrible thought process. 100% terrible thought process. Yeah. He actually thinks he's a savior. I think he does. He's got this like messiah complex. 100%. Let's go back a bit just to hear it again.
Or feel seen as who they are. That's why there's a big sexualization problem, because it's really easy to be seen if you sexualize yourself and have your whole personality be about sexual activities than be seen as a person as who you are.
What he doesn't comprehend either is that like as much as a lot of people do sexualize themselves, and this is not like, let's be clear, this is not like a femboy only thing, right? Like femboy is already like a minority to begin with. I would say femboys are just as sexual as anybody else. Just as sexual. Because that's just the way it is. But let's be clear here, like, you're making being a femboy your entire personality. So if you make being a femboy your entire personality, it is utterly inevitable that when you surround yourself with children, as you have, that when they go through puberty and go hormonal, that's gonna be associated with all, like, you know, like, they're gonna explore that. They're gonna fucking explore that. The problem is you've made a community where the only personality trait is being a non-sexual femboy and then shaming anybody else so that they have to hide it. I don't know, man. If you make being a girl or being a guy your entire personality, that's also a problem. Exactly.
Because if you're like, oh, I want to be seen as who I am, but what's the easy way to do that? Let me just show off my thighs or like do some sexual activities and feel validated from that.
Says the guy running a fucking femboy exclusive server. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? You've made cross-dressing your only personality trait. Cross-dressing and anti-sex are your only personality traits. You're gonna get some fucking repressed teens. And you've created this environment. You created this environment, sir. Nobody else.
That's really easy to do. Another thing I've seen is that the people, like that one person, was being seen by a terrorist group being full of false ideologies and like validation just to get promoted or like just to get like
it's also just like an utter, I don't know, man, like, and again, I'm not arguing that there isn't I'm not saying that there isn't an argument to be made about hypersexuality in the femboy community, but like, what the fuck can I do about it? Like, you know, because I promote as much as I can. Like, I don't know, it's just such a mess. This guy's train of thought is all over the goddamn place. My train of thought is all over the goddamn place. There's like a million different points to respond to. But I don't know, man, like if kids in your server keep getting approached by ISIS, perhaps you should have a look at what's going on there, because that's not okay or normal in anyone's community.
What's the word for it?
That doesn't happen anywhere else.
Just to be used for whatever the malicious group had in mind. The individuals don't realize this because
I picked
they thought, oh,
IED
they helped me out.
pipeline.
Why would they do anything bad? You know? Or that's their first time being seen. So it's kind of like, what do I do? You know, it's like, but they helped me out. So like, I have to be loyal to them. So that's the big problem I've seen in this space. And I don't like that. And it's really depressing because I feel like not a lot of people notice it, or not a lot of people talk about it. And that's
such bullshit too, because like to say, oh, people do talk about it. Like, this guy is so insulated. This person is so insulated within their own community because they've surrounded themselves with kids, written off every other femboy that in existence for one reason or another. And then they act like they're the only one doing anything right.
Really demoralizing to me, since I make femboy content guides and I don't want people on the wrong side to be using my guides to, you know, either prey on someone or be used to validate themselves for the wrong reasons, such as sexualize yourself as your only personality. I don't like that at all.
At least they have a personality. What does that leave you with exactly? What exactly is your personality past being anti-sexualization? Like, you're fucking up these kids in your own special way, just saying.
Because I think people are more than just a sex object or just like
obviously
sex, you know? I feel like, I know it's normal for human beings to want to, you know, have sexual desires, like, oh, I want to like have sex with this person. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, like that's normal.
You do give a fuck though. Like you really give a fuck. You really care what these children, what these kids are like doing in their private time behind the door, behind closed doors. You've made it your entire personality. You made a whole video about it. About how, like, if I don't agree with them, you're gonna get banned from my server. And, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just bad vibes. It's just bad vibes.
Well, human desire, you know? But it's a problem when that's your whole personality. It's like, I want this, I want this. You know, that's bad.
Couldn't agree more. It's a problem when this is your whole personality.
Like, being seen as only as a sex object. With how bad the space is, I decided to investigate other servers to see if they're in a similar position as me.
They're not.
Or just see if they have...
They're not. Just throw it out there. They're not. Okay? They're not. All right? Okay? They're not. I'm not. I know like one other server that is filled with children ran by a femboy that does not safe for work content. I guess they're in the same boat.
Have similar problems existing. Sorry, I talked a lot here. So, one server I found was hosted by someone that was underage, which had a lot of questionable behaviors, including asking members for pictures or else they get banned, and accusations that they're actually an adult asking for underage stuff. I interviewed the person, which I was actually kind of surprised they...
So yeah, I wanted to see if other Discord servers were going around doing this. So I found a not safe for work server ran by femboy children, and I joined it and interviewed them. And it's like, what do you? This guy needs to stay away from kids. This person needs to stay away from kids.
They agreed to, and they mentioned how the server was originally started out as an e-sex group chat.
Which leads to my next question. What made you want to start your femboy community for both on Discord and X?
So originally the FEMBOY Discord server, funny as how that started here, but it was originally a group chat, like an e-sex group chat. They started and then there was too many people in the group chat, so I created a server, and then I posted it on Discord, it blew up, and then once I hit like
I can barely understand.
or so, I rebranded it and everything and made it closer to what it is now. I made it more safe for work.
Yeah.
And then it just kept on growing.
Which I was shocked about because the person is underage still when I interviewed them last year. And the fact that it started out like that is scary. Because what I've also learned is that
it's like, okay. Has this person never jerked off before in their life? Like what do you mean, bro? Like, what do you mean, man? Like, I'm not saying let's encourage this shit and like help them out and like, you know, boost everybody up. But like what business of it is it of yours, man? Like when I was that age, I explored my stuff. How do I say this without sounding embarrassing, without embarrassing myself? I explored my sexuality at that age in a way I felt safe to do. And I didn't have any adults. If I had some adults coming around interviewing me about it, I would be really uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable idea that, like, if I was a kid and I just, like, started a fucking femboy group chat with my friends and, like, you know, we're all comfortable being femboys and figuring our shit out and just kind of, like, growing up, and then this fucking dude, 20-something adult, showed up and interviewed me because he had an issue with the Discord server I made, I would call the cops.
Adolescents don't really have their frontal lobe. Your brain development's not really developed till you turn 25 years old.
Your brain isn't fully developed.
So a lot of the risk factors is not there. You're not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get a bad experience. You're thinking, oh, I like this feeling, you know? So the fact this happened is very common.
Like this feeling? What feeling are we talking about exactly? Like cranking our hog? Like, yeah, dude, I do like that feeling. I do. What, should I wait until I'm 18 to look at a woman? Like what are you suggesting? I guess.
in the femboy space, a lot of people in there are adolescents. I feel really concerned that a lot of adolescents have some experience where they start out something like that just because it just feels good and it feels validated and seen.
I think those adolescents are a lot safer in a server ran by their own peers than they are in your fucking Discord server, apparently, according to you. According to you, how many kids were, you know, doing weird shit with adults in your server exactly?
It kind of escalates really worse, so you don't know how you feel about that. So that's really scary to me.
What's scary to me, like, I love that he's like looking at other servers and he's like, these other guys doing talk about thighs, taking thigh pics in their skirts with thigh highs. Yeah, that's pretty concerning, guys. That's pretty concerning. Me, I'm chill though, you know. I mean, yeah, I know my mod did all that stuff with the add-on, yeah, but no, my server's safe. No, yeah, like we always safe for work. We're so safe for work here.
That branched out to a Discord server makes me feel really nervous about what its intent is for the members. But this was about a year ago. When I checked on it again, there wasn't as much sexual stuff going on, so I hope they just locked in and just like fixed it. But that was just like a brief look into it.
Yeah, I hope they got their chastity cages on. You know, they're locked up tight, and they don't even think about busting a nut until they're 25, when their brains are fully developed. I just don't know, like, this, it's so fucking weird. This guy's obsession, man, with what other people are doing as they, he's a weird dude, guys, weird dude.
The owner of the Discord server kept on getting banned too, and their account being remade, so I don't know what's going on with that. So it's clearly something, what I think is going on, something is still up. I don't know what it is, because if your account's getting banned constantly, something is happening. I saw another server with a giant Google document accusing the staff members of predatory actions to the members. Which,
someone should make a Google Doc on your staff members then, right? Right, dude, this guy's got skeletons in his closet. I'm telling you, because he's already admitted like this exact shit. He's already admitted like doing some insane shit, like orgies going on behind his back, in private with his adult moderators. Dude, this guy, he's covering something up, chat. I'm joking. I don't know, man. But like you're doing an awful lot of finger pointing to someone who just admitted this is going on in your server too.
Is not good. Another server, which has fortunately been taken down for merging NSW topics with safe for work audience, merging together. Not good. Even though they were separated, but oh, this is NSW stuff. The fact that like anybody underage can still see that is not good. And another server I saw still
again, the solution to this is like not being around children, not creating a space for children. So you can't forget. So like again, the problem is like, because like I do think there's a conversation to be had about this stuff, and obviously like you shouldn't be mixing and matching like not safe for work content with kids. But that's the solution, right? Not mixing not safe for work content with kids. But that also includes not creating a server for children, advertising it for children, and then being surprised when they explore their shit in private without you. Like, it's none of your fucking business.
This, by the way, being ran by a predator with the most insane Google Drive I've ever seen, and it's still making femboy content in the space. It's really insane.
Wow.
The user is named Pixie. There's a really big Google document or drive about all the stuff they've done, stuff coming back from 2019 to 2023. So this behavior is still repeating. And they even accuse other servers of having predatory actions, which I feel like is very similar to what I talked about earlier, where like they say, oh, like here's the bad thing going on, you know.
Dude, that is like verbatim what you've been doing. That is verbatim what you've been doing. That is verbatim what you've been doing the entire video. After literally at the start of the video admitting that terrible, horrible, awful, sus shit was going on under your moderation.
Like, I'm the good person here, you could trust me, and then the person could be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do something malicious to you, but the person is like, oh, they're not doing anything bad because, you know, they called out this thing, so clearly they're not doing that. Well, like,
I mean, Like, what is the definition of projection? Is this not literally just straight up like 100% projection? And I'm not saying the person they're talking about is innocent either. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I do care, but you know, I have no idea. But like literally, you were describing yourself right now. Like the lack of self-awareness is crazy. Yeah.
Clearly, there's some clearly
like if you create a server and you're making yourself out to be safe for kids, like, hey, come on, check me out. Like you were literally doing the same thing.
other intent going on. So yeah.
Is he projecting and deflecting his own Discord? I think like, we know something happened in his Discord. He admitted to it at the fucking start. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't trust Pixie, like especially with how big the evidence the folder is, and a lot of it is pretty bad. So knowing all about this stuff,
I don't trust this. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust either of them.
I felt sad and depressed to make videos because a lot of these issues exist, and I feel like it's really overwhelming me. I want to make more videos, I really do, but the ideas of these issues existing and nothing's being done really depresses me. I feel a really huge burden since I have a platform to do something, but it's impossible to do something all by myself without the help of the community to be aware and contribute to the solution. And I don't mean the solution be like the classic online thing, like, oh, this person's bad, let's just dox the dude and like ruin his career. Like, no, I literally don't want something where it ruins the person's life, because that is no way to solve anything. And I mean literally no way to solve anything.
You literally made a video trying to ruin my life like a couple months ago. But like, yeah, like fix it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's your community, man. He's had some weird shit happen in his community, and instead of looking inward and seeing what he can do differently and what the problem was, he's running around to all of these other communities and accusing them of shit and being like, yeah, look at this is a femboy, this is an issue with all femboys. This is an issue with all femboys ever. It's like, no, just you. I mean, you and a few others, but definitely you. And the issue, like, you know, the reason people are breaking the rules in your server isn't because of any other server, right? Like, you have your own culture, your own rules, your own shit going on. You got people DMing you that they're gonna kill themselves. You got vent channels and stuff. It's you.
Look
inward.
I want is people to spread awareness about what's happening and to help break out of the cycle of, like, you know, the sexualization, for example.
Guys, it's everybody else's fault that I shame my my underage chatters, my underage audience into being sexually repressed. I don't trust you either, dude. Like, why are you pointing fingers when that skeleton closet is about to burst open? Yeah.
It's a huge addiction to feel good and validated through doing that. But I feel like it's better to feel validated, seen by being seen as it.
I just don't like know where somebody like this gets off on telling like other people how they should feel validated. And again, like, I agree to an extent. Femboys are like crazy, heavily over-sexualized, but like the majority of the people doing that are adults, not children. And I can't go up to another femboy and be like, excuse me, you should get a personality. Get a personality, bro. Get a personality. Be more like me. Be more like me. I'm so healthy. Look at all the children who love me. It's like, yeah, okay.
Individual with characteristics than just sex. Sure, it's feel nice to be seen by doing sexual activities with a very intimate partner, or if you're into like hookup cultures, whatever, and if you're an adult too. But if you're a young person doing this stuff, like the sexual activities, that's a really, like, it's not the best route to go down, if that makes sense. Because again, there's that addiction cycle of it.
They say they don't have control of the audience, but they technically do. Making a community where their influence pushes people into these very uncomfortable and downright illegal situations is the problem here, 100%. Savior complex is not a personality. It kind of is a personality, just not a very appealing one. Video's almost over though.
You guys
don't worry,
have that risk-taking developed, you know? Like, you can't look at something risky and going, that's wrong, should not do that. You're probably thinking, oh, that looks fun, I'm gonna do that. You know, that's not developed yet, you know, so like avoid doing that.
Avoid looking at femboys. I mean, like, what are you saying? What are you fucking saying? What are you saying? What are you actually suggesting? Oh my god. This guy's way too interested in the habits of his underage viewer base?
I've been speaking of these issues for a long while and seeing nothing being done and seeing
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, man? Like, I run an 18 plus server. I see you doing nothing about this. I run an 18 plus content creator server, so I don't need to actually worry about a bunch of fucking underage viewers doing weird shit behind my back. It's none of my business, and they're not my viewers. But you've literally, like, how does he not? It's gross. How does he not realize how fucked it is? How does he not realize how fucked the situation, the dynamic he's created for his own server is?
Hateful ideologies and controversies arise makes me sad. It makes me really sad. I don't look sad, but like it really does. And
then we're talking about terrorism again. What?
Over and over and over, the same thing over and over and over. You become really desensitized to it, and it sucks because I don't like this feeling. I eventually stopped uploading because I don't want to deal with the stress of people relying on me to help. Oh my god, sorry. Let me repeat that phrase.
See, like, nobody would rely on you to help if you didn't, like, if people are relying on you, right? Like, if people are consistently coming to you over and over and over again, it's because you are telling them they can. You are making yourself available for them to do that, and you are reinforcing the idea that they are capable, that they're allowed to do that every time they do it. I don't have this issue. Most other content creators don't have this issue. If you're being parasocial with your fans, that's a you problem, not a femboy problem.
Stop uploading because I don't want to deal with the stress of people relying on me to help fix their issues, as if I'm like some kind of like god or deity or whatever religious figure there is.
It's funny he would say that. It's funny he would say that, isn't it?
Somebody watch my videos that's associated with those hateful ideologies, or prey on somebody in my community by spreading what I've said. It's honestly super exhausting and really depressing. I'm tired of seeing statements that only give people issues or insecurities about their skin color. I've seen people literally ask me, hey,
Okay.
can you be a femboy if you're black? Hey, can you be a femboy if you have a little bit of chubby? Or if
Literally, what does this have to do with absolutely anything else that was discussed this far? Okay.
I'm fat. I'm like, yeah, you can. Like that. Yeah, you can. Like, that's like
Yeah, of course you can. No brainer. Of course you can.
somebody asking me, like, hey, can I be transgender if I'm black?
Yeah.
Hey, can I be like it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why people say no. Like, yes, you can. That's the
Who says no? Who are you hanging around that says no? He's just like fucking saying it. I don't even know, like, I don't know, man. Just fucking weird.
fact that
I'm getting whiplash.
the question that has to be asked really concerns me.
He does it just does come off like a messiah complex, I'm the savior of all femboys. I'm gonna save all the femboys, guys. Never jerk off again. Never look at another femboy with impurity. Marry at 25 and not a moment before. We need to make femboys safe for work again. And if you're jerking off, I'm gonna ban you from my community and we're gonna shame you because that's not what femboys do. It's like femboys are people too, man. We all got needs. We're all exploring our shit at our own pace, man.
It really does. So that's my rant on the space. I just want to spread how stressful it is that femboy content I just want to spread how stressful it is to make femboy content that's meant to help others, but there's with the big issues there is, it's been affecting me. And even when I try to get like sponsors for the channel for like doing like my fitness guide, I had the whole thing set up. It would have been like the most perfect segment ever, and I think the sponsor would have got so much success out of it. But the fact that it was associated with femboys and there was the big negative stigma behind it of the sexualization problem is just
Okay. It probably was less that femboys are sexualized and more so that all of your audience are apparently children, and even if they did sponsor you, they wouldn't have any money to actually contribute to the sponsorship. I don't have an issue getting sponsors. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's all the grooming going on in your Discord server that you admitted to at the start of the video. Perhaps maybe that's like what's hurting you, but that's not like a femboys being sexual issue. That's an issue of you filled your server up with underage users and then didn't vet your admins correctly. So I don't know, man. Look at these people grooming kids. How do I make it by myself? I didn't get a sponsorship. I couldn't get sponsorships because other femboys are too sexual.
And maybe lose out on it, which I'm still like a little bit irritated about to this day. It would have been really good. It would have been like one of the.
That's the real reason for the video. You lost out on a sponsorship. Thank you for the follow, Dart.
Best segments, I feel like. But yeah, and the only sponsors I see right now is a lot of sexual topics. So I don't do that stuff. Like, that's not my videos are about. I just wish there was a better. I wish like the family community could just get together and like contribute to a solution to like stop this, because I feel like I'm the only person.
Look, what am I supposed to do, my guy? What am I supposed to do? I run an 18+ community. I've taken more action to stop this, in quotes, than you have. Not what your videos are about? I'd hope not. I'd hope not. You have kids. Couldn't it be I don't take sponsors because my audience is kids? Yeah, you'd think like I don't take lewd sponsorships because my audience is primarily children and not, well, that's not what my content's about. But yeah, whatever. Well, don't worry, guys. There was an update. It was a small minor update. So it looks like whichever moderator they had who was, you know, whatever, they got banned. But don't worry, they were replaced by an underage moderator. So that's good. Underage mods on a holy safe for. It's okay because it's Wholesome Chungus Safe for Work Discord server, right? So it's all good. Yeah, maybe again, and this is just my suggestions then. Stop pointing the fingers at other people for safely expressing themselves in 18+ communities, and maybe instead look at the fact that you
Cheer 200 if you ever start to feel like you deserve the bad things that happen to you. Remember that your haters are people like this, and be encouraged.
Thanks.
You're doing the right thing.
It is.
DeRai Tempest cheered 200 bits.
Femboys made me depressed. Femboys, his video is correct in that femboys did in fact make me depressed. That video made me depressed, at least. Yeah, oh yeah, obviously the solution is to hire more children to moderate children. Exactly, right? When I'm running a safe for work server for children, and I'll just hire more kids. Hire more kids to run it. You can't have, you can't, well, the issue of like, you know, staff messaging minors is solved if the staff are also minors, you see. So, you know, problem solved, I guess. Definitely no skeletons in that closet. I don't know, man. Anyway, that was just a video I saw. Random fucking video. Doesn't mean anything. Made me fucking laugh. Just some lol cow shit for you guys that I wanted to deconstruct. And I hope that was at least entertaining. There isn't another minute in the video. He keeps going. Sorry. Wait, let's get back to it. Hold on. He goes for another minute. We're not done.
Addressing the problem and want to contribute to a solution, but it's just super hard when everything is saturated full of that kind of stuff going on.
Hey man, surround yourself with more kids. That'll solve it.
It's just really
yeah, go to a bunch of like children literally going through puberty and you tell them to repress their sexuality, and you know, yeah, that'll solve everything. That'll solve everything, bro.
It's stressful with this burden being carried to me. I just don't like dealing with.
Did you guys hear that? Let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back.
And want to contribute to a solution, but it's just super hard when everything is saturated full of that kind of stuff going on. That's what I want to talk about. Sorry if I'm not uploading as much. It's just really stressful with this burden being carried to me. I just don't like dealing with people's lives. Literally dealing with people's lives.
Well, then don't. No, then don't, man. Then don't.
And
the burden, chat, this burden that's been handed down upon him. He has no choice but to create a Discord server filled with underage users and be their therapist. It's so hard for him, don't you understand? He has look at this was forced upon him. This was forced upon him. Someone made him run this server. Someone made him police the actions of his minor audience, and it's his job to find out who's naughty or nice. Are you jerking off? Oh, it's a lump of coal for you this year.
You know, like something negative, and I don't want to deal with that. And I don't know when my next upload is. I hope I can make a few more guides at least, and maybe a video about what I've seen more in detail.
Dude, you've been making videos
The
about what
problem
you've
is,
seen
I tried doing that in the
for
past,
months.
and I was so stressed out. I was like laying in bed, like bed rotting, and I also was,
Don't make a
like,
video.
I got like physical pains. I got like migraines and headaches
Fix your own community first before pointing the fingers at others.
just by making the video. It's not fun. It's not fun making a video about problems you see in the space that you feel passionate about, you know? And yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Must be so hard for you to... What?
Sorry if this video is a bummer. And I don't know when my next upload is because I feel really stressed out making videos in this space. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I sure learned a lot, guys. Get out of the kitchen, for real. Femboy Jesus died for our femboy sins, yeah. The original sin of, I don't know, going through puberty, I guess? Going through puberty? I don't know, man. My take will always be that, like, kids are gonna get into places that they shouldn't. And, all you can do is make sure that they're not where they shouldn't be. Past that, it's really not your fucking business to police everybody on the internet and make sure that they're not doing the wrong thing or, you know, expressing themselves in a way that you don't like. Fucking ridiculous. Not allowed to touch your penis. Nope. Can't do that. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal! Never give up on your dreams. But yeah, I'm an hour later. I think I missed the whole Odyssey. Damn, I agree with everything you just said though, for sure. It's hard to talk about without, because it's I don't know, man. I've made my feelings clear. It's simply none of my business. Keep kids away from me, and everything will be fine. Keep kids away from you. Just don't make a server full of children and then be like, oh, whoa, this is crazy. Kids are immature and it's stressing me out because I'm femboy Jesus, and it's my job to babysit every underage femboy. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. You're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. You set yourself up. You set yourself up. You make yourself out to be a safe space, and you know, people are gonna take advantage of that. You can't just like shame kids into not being, I don't know, not growing up, I guess, just being repressed. Like, it's like a fucking conservative parent. Like, I don't know, you might as well be telling them, like if you jerk off, you know, you're gonna get hairy palms and your skin's gonna fall off.
What's that? It's a skeleton.
It's really just not your place, right? You're not their parent, man. Stay away from kids, bro. Stay away from kids.
Hello, sinner.
Stop pointing the finger at everybody else and start looking at what you can do better to make your community a safer space. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's based on what you've told me at the start of the video, clearly there's some pretty bad shit going on there. So maybe clean up your own room. Well, what's the expression? Clean your own room. What even is a femboy? I keep hearing that. A femboy is like a feminine boy. And sometimes they dress up in cute skirts and, you know, panties and thigh highs and etc., etc. It is what it is. It is what it is. They're not real. Yeah, femboys aren't real. I will say, like, the reason femboys are so overtly sexualized is because a lot of the people doing it are adults. And, I don't know. I don't know how to say that, like, I don't know how to explain the idea that, like, femboys do be exploring their sexuality while being a femboy. And for a lot of people, that's part of being a femboy. Because for a lot of people, they didn't get to do that when they were younger, okay? Like, I don't know. Adults in my Discord, clothing is sexualized. Clothing is sexualized. I watched Kill la Kill. I'm pretty sure that was the take home. It doesn't need to be, and it can be a lot of fun, but like, I don't know, man. It's a tough topic to broach, and I think there is a way to talk about it. I think there's a way to have a conversation about like over-sexualization in the femboy community that doesn't just boil down to sexualization bad and we should all stop doing it. Think of the children, because that's ridiculous. That is just an equally ridiculous stance. Being like a complete Puritan, anti-porn, conservative about this shit is just as harmful mentally than over-sexualization is. What clothing are sexualized? Panties, lingerie, well, like anything really. Thigh highs. And that's the thing. Everyone's got a fetish for everything. Like, I don't know, man. The fact of the matter is, though, if you start cross-dressing, you're probably going to develop, like, if you cross-dress full-time, you're probably going to develop a fetish for cross-dressing, right? Like, that's just how that kind of works. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's inevitable to an extent. Unless you do it purely as a hobby, but like the idea that like, oh yeah, well I cross-dress, but I don't like it. I would never, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's weird how it works. It's weird how it works. I agree, Taiga. People need to realize the clothes are just clothes and femboys are just people. 100%. Just people trying to live their lives. 100%. The moral of Killico. Yeah, I don't know. The indoctrination on the opposite end of the spectrum. Wow, sexualization bad. Nobody should. Yeah, that's just as harmful, if not more harmful. Like, we've seen the harm that kind of does. We were there for well, I wasn't there for Satanic Panic. That was before my time. But like, you know, we've seen what years of sexual repression can do to a man, okay? You end up like Hank Hill. And that's not any healthier. That's not any healthier to live, in my opinion. Obviously, the real problem here is that children and adults should not be interacting in spaces where the core bond is a fetish. And you can argue that femboys shouldn't be a fetish, but they are. They are for like a majority of people. And that's the appeal for a majority of people. Can I change that overnight? I don't think so. Can anybody change that? I don't know how. I don't know how you would change that. I don't know how you fix that. I don't know if it needs to be fixed. Sinner. I like wearing panties. And sometimes, well, let's just say I slammed my pillow in the car door. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but you guys get what I mean. You know where I'm coming from, okay? We know why this shit is stupid. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, Palm the EP Seal. But yeah, that's your lolcow review for the day. Hopefully I wasn't too scathing. Wow. They'll live. I mean, can you blame people? The attractiveness of women with irrational thinking of them. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, we're gonna get canceled. No jokes allowed either. Is that why it's so small? Yeah, that's why it's so small. You can make a distinction between femboys, transvestism, and just cross-dressing. You can. But there's a lot of overlap, and I don't know, man. It's a messy topic. It's a messy situation, which is why I wouldn't go out of my way to fill my Discord server with kids, because I don't want to deal with that messy situation. Everybody has to find their own journey, and it's not my job to guide the fucking youth to make sure that they're gooning ethically, all right? All right, I'm not the fucking femboy messiah, and nobody should be attempting to be like he is. Who gives a shit if we're canceled? True. If the femboys go crazy on VRC, yeah, they do. I don't know. Just nobody should be attempting to be the femboy messiah, right? Like, it's just not your job to police, and it's really creepy when you try to do so, because, you know? It's just not your fucking job. It's not your fucking job. It's a sensitive topic. It is indeed. This should be like Command and Conquer. Cain is dead. Long live Cain. I don't get it, but I get it. Anyway, that's enough of yapping. I don't know if this is real drama. I'm gonna say that, but it's over. It's just over, man. This video pissed me off. Especially because he accused me of being a fucking pedophile like 10 months ago. Pissed me off. Pissed me the fuck off. Meanwhile, all the shit going on in his server that he's not moderating. Disgusting. Bad vibes. When the rapture came a few days ago, I kind of wanted Jesus to come down looking like Bridget from Guilty Gear. That'd be crazy. Not really drama. No, it's not really drama. It's more like a lol cow react. It's not drama. It would be the equivalent of me reacting to a DSP video, you know? It's just not drama, you know? It's just a react. We're just getting the ideas out there. Now, if we want to have a normal conversation about oversexuality, hypersexuality in the femboy space, we can have one. Because I do think there's a conversation to be had there. I'm not saying it's not an issue entirely. I'm just saying it's a nuanced issue.
Cheer 1500 great content 07.
Thank you.
Joe ____ cheered 1500 bits.
Thank you for the 500 bits, the 1,500 bits. Thank you. Not drama, just whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, I feel like I had some other stuff to talk about, but I forgot. DSP is funnier and less unbearable, not gonna lie. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, I don't know. My final send off is just like, don't create spaces where you're surrounded by children. I'm winning. Applause? Thank you. My hot take. Wow. Most important moral of all. It's really easy. It's really easy to just not, it's really easy. For most people, it's really easy. Anyway, yeah, that is what it is. Just a video though. How are you guys doing though? Let's yap. That section's over. We're done. We can move on with our lives. What's that? Did you see the recent Smiling Friends episode? I saw the first one. Is there another one? I saw the one with like the ball rolling around. The monkey's paw curled, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just sus is all. I'm just sus. Dark Lucia, thank you for the 2 months for 11 months in a row. Taiga, I'm addicted to Blue Archive. Please help. That dude had a monkey paw of karma. I don't know. I mean, nothing happened to him. They're still making content. They still got their Discord server. It is what it is. I just wanted to respond because they made a lot of points that were incredibly frustrating. And I don't know. Maybe they'll listen to this video and realize I should probably ban all the minors in my server and stop trying to be their therapists. Or their parents, rather. It's not even therapists, because I don't think therapists talk with their fucking clients about their sexualization habits, you know what I mean? He's just trying to be their parent. It's just weird. It's just weird and uncomfortable, man. It's just weird and uncomfortable, man. It's just not a thing you should do. It's a hell of a lot more problematic than femboys minding their own business. Therapists also charge money. Yeah, he's doing that shit for free. Interesting. My day was bad. The boss wanted me to go shipping cargo, go to the shipping cargo near the docks, and well, I kind of scratched the car. Oh no. Scratched the car? Do you mean you were the devil's itch? Are you talking about the devil's itch? That's bad. You guys, the devil's itch? You can't do that, okay? All right, listen. I know you want attention. I know you all want attention, but I'll give you attention because we're a safe for work content creator space here, okay? You don't need to be lewd to get attention because I'll give you attention. Wholesome comment moment, bruh. You're ruining it. In a cargo box. Therapists do talk about that, but they're trained, licensed, and cost money, and they only talk about it if that's what you want to work on. Or, if that's what the parents want to work on, right? Because, I don't know, man. Just not his job. Just a creepy, uncomfortable individual, but whatever. Clean up your house, guys. My therapist wears a condom. I don't need condoms. God will protect me, but I also wear a condom. all the time, just in case, you know, just in case I even think about like something remotely lewd. I wear a rubber band and then I'll pull on it and slap myself with it just so I can, I'll whip myself. I'll whip myself so I never have a lewd thought again. Dark Lucy, thank you for the 2 sub, by the way, for 11 months. I do really appreciate it. No lewd thoughts. Lewd thoughts are banned. Lewd thoughts are banned. If you have a lewd thought, I will look into your mind, know it, read your mind, and ban you. And shame you. And then I'll make you go through a whole process where I personally rehabilitate you to get you back on the server. That was the weird thing. That was a weird bit, right? Where like he was like, yeah, if I ban somebody, like, you know, I'll work with you. I'll rehabilitate you, you know, because I believe that kids should get second chances. You know, you're a teenager, you're making mistakes. The mistake being like, you like what? I need more context. Rehabilitation. That's what they said. I mean, that's basically what they said, right? Where they said like, yeah, I'll work with you to, you know, make, to help you get back into the server after you be unbanned. Because I don't know, man. I don't know what he meant by that, but more context needed. But on the surface, like, it is really not your job to be rehabilitating your banned audience members. If they break a rule, get them out of there. Better yet, maybe just get all the kids out of there to begin with, and then you don't have to worry about rehabilitating them personally, because that's not your job. That's a weird thing to do. That's an overreach of your position. That's a parasocial relationship that you were creating with the viewer. I don't know. Why am I getting a 10 ad break? I don't believe you. Rehabilitating minors after the adult mod groons them sounds like gaslighting. There's definitely some shit going on there, and I don't. It's a can of worms that I don't want to open. But you know, if everything's on the up and up, I'm sure nothing more. We'll never hear about this person again. But I would not be surprised if there's some weird shit going on that server, man. Just with the way they talk about and to others and what they expect and the amount of like I'm just saying, if I was a fucking kid, this adult should not be talking about this shit with me, man. That's just not okay. But whatever. Lol cow shit. We're over it. Lol cow shit. Yeah. Okay. Good, Taiga. So what are the plans for the rest of the stream? That's a great question. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to talk about? I was working on a new Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Are you excited for Genesis format? Are you excited for Genesis format? Have you guys heard about that? It's like a new Yu-Gi-Oh format where you count to 100 and you get 100 points. And then certain cards are worth like certain point values, and then you have to balance your deck around those point values, right? So most of the archetypes are like at 0. Most of the archetypes are at 0, but like, you know, some of the key pieces to certain combos will be at like 100 points. So if you want to run like a really broken card, you can, but it's going to cost you all your points. Like, so Pot of Greed is at 30 points, I believe. So you can run 3 Pot of Greed, but that's 90 of your points. And now you can only run like 10 for something else. So like you can run 3 Pot of Greed, but not much of anything else, you know? So it's like, it balances itself, you know? It seems interesting. I'm kind of hyped for it. I made an ice barrier deck. I made like here, let me show you my ice barrier deck. By the way, guys, the secret to challenging femboy over sexuality is not by repressing it. It's by having a personality outside of being a femboy. Which is something that that person, streamer, failed to address even remotely. The reason a lot of femboys are so hypersexual is because cross-dressing is their one and only hobby, right? It's the one thing they can do. It's the one way they get to express themselves. So they end up kind of overdoing it a lot, you know? Because they don't have a lot of other things going on. The secret is by having other hobbies. If you have other things to talk about, other than being a femboy 24/7, that won't be, you know, you won't feel the need to over-sexualize yourself. Usually 99% of the time. That's my advice. And likewise, you know, if you have other personality traits, you don't need to, you know, because it's less so that, yeah, that is a very good point, Taiga, to have a personality so people can see they are a person. Yeah, Yeah. If all you talk about is like femboy this, femboy that, femboy, 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 hey, check out my thigh highs. Oh my god, I got a new skirt. Like, it's gonna attract a certain crowd. And that's just the reality of this situation. Even more so when, again, you fill your community up with hormonal teenagers, we'll say. Hormonal teenagers. Yeah, you're a femboy that talks about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Scooby-Doo. Exactly. Them having no solution beyond my experience, my burden, and Taiga actually having a solution is so insane. Expected but wild. I can't sexualize myself because my soggy ass is not sexy in my eyes. That's the real solution. Just hate yourself, guys. Just hate yourself. Just hate yourself. Just hate yourself as much as everybody else does, and then there'll be nothing to sexualize. No, for real though. Like, if your entire personality is just being a femboy, like, inevitably, over-sexualization is pretty much all that can come from it. Even if you do try to repress it, you know? But especially if you try to repress it. In my opinion. That's my hot take. You should hate yourself now. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't know. I did buy some, oh, here, wait, let me show you guys the deck I've been working on. It's just an ice bear deck. Like, it's nothing you haven't seen, but like, surprisingly and thankfully, ice barriers aren't too far off. Like, there's not a lot of cards that are like, that have point limits in ice bears, which I'm surprised by. So like, the only cards in my deck that have anything, that I need to run are, Adamancipator Risen Dragite, which is 20 points. And then like Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, which is 3 points each. So that's 26. I wanted to run a Baron de Fleur, but the Baron de Fleur was 85 points, and I wasn't willing to sacrifice. If I ran that, I'd literally have to cut like every other card in my deck. And I'm not making Baron de Fleur consistently enough, just thanks to Revealer's Effect locking me into water. So I cut Baron de Fleur and was like, fuck it, we'll go Risen Dragon for 20 points, double Trish, and then I just filled the rest of my deck with hand traps because the core of my deck isn't banned, isn't limited at all. So, you know, like Hexa, no limit, Ice Doll, no limit, Mirror Mage, Revealer, no limit, Speaker for the Ice Bear, no limit, General Raiho. I'm surprised General Raiho doesn't have like any, I think like if ice barriers do well enough, they'd probably like put something on Raiho. I'm really surprised though. I'm really surprised. Are you gonna get that? I think there's someone at the door, guys. Thank you for the 500 bits, Rogue Banana. Thank you. But yeah, I think I'm surprised General Raiho doesn't have like anything on. I think you could put like if they were ever gonna nerf this deck, I would just put like a point limit on Raiho. Not like a big one. I don't think it would need to be a big one, mind you. Like 10 at most, maybe 5. It doesn't matter. But yeah, this is a pretty good deck. So then I just filled the rest in. So like I run 26 with my Trishula, double Trishula, and like Adamancipator Risen Dragite. That's 26 points, and then I'm just running like 3 Imperm and 2 Ash, and then like a little Ghost Ogre because why not? And then everything else is like Gucci, you know. Everything else is just good old ice barrier. So, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh's interesting, but I don't have the brand of autism that lets me enjoy it any. That's fair enough. I've been there, man. Sometimes I'm just like, ugh, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh. And then other times I'm like, ugh, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but I hate it still. But yeah, that was my Genesis deck. I ordered some IRL cards as well because I wanted to build it IRL. Because my locals is probably gonna be doing some Genesis tournaments, and I was like, well, it's a good excuse to get out of the house, you know. I really wanted to get out of the house, so I ordered some cards to make my deck in real life. Praise me, everybody, praise me. Fun game, but can be miserable to play at times. Yeah. But yeah, that video was just like fucking 20 minutes of projection. 20 minutes of like projection and not looking inward. But yeah, fuck that guy. Fucking femboy messiah. Absolute savior complex. Good girl, Taiga. Thank you. Thank you. I've also been watching Tales from the Crypt a lot all weekend. Let me get some music on, by the way. What do you guys want to listen to? What are you in the mood for? You guys love Fleetwood Mac, don't you? Metal. Fleetwood Mac it is. Fleetwood Mac is like prog rock, right? Have you guys heard of prog rock? I was talking about whatever. Like, I was talking about my music genre. My friend approached me and they was like, yeah, you really like prog rock. And I was like, what the fuck is prog rock? And they were like, what's like what you listen to? I was like, what? No, I listen to psychedelic rock. And they're like, well, it's basically prog rock. I was like, what the fuck is prog rock? And then they told me it stands for, I looked it up, it stands for progressive rock. What the fuck does progressive rock mean? I have no idea. I have no idea what the fuck progressive rock means, but that's what I like, apparently. Which, it has elements of psychedelic, so it's like Pink Floyd is prog rock. I think The Chain is prog rock, but also it's like a very vague definition. Anything could be prog rock, unless it's really popular, and then it becomes mainstream, which gets its own genre, which means it's no longer prog rock. It's about chord progressions. Oh, okay. Happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Like, is it another phrase used for experimental? I think experimental, prog, I don't know. We don't need to keep making labels for stuff. Well, this is an old label, okay? This label probably existed before I was born. So I don't know. Also, now the stream title is just the most delusional femboy I have ever seen, and it just looks like it's me. It just looks like we're talking about me. It's me. I'm the most delusional femboy. I did it. But yeah, thanks for listening to that rant, guys. I don't know, man. I just needed to get that out of my system. No drama, just a react, just a discussion, just a healthy discussion. Sun's made up. I put that next to people who feed undisturbed and 5 FTP for selling out because they became popular. Oh, you know another band that, like, I listen to their old stuff. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Monolith. I listened to their old stuff, right? And I was like, oh. You can kind of tell the exact moment they got popular. It was, what's the band? You make me feel like it's Halloween. Muse? I think it's, the band is called Muse. They had, like, one of their songs used at the end of, like, a rom-com girly kind of movie, and then got an influx of, like, female fans from that band, from that film, you know? And then they kind of, like, you can tell they kind of shifted their sound over to, like, appeal more to that new audience they found, because it was a very heavy metal audience before, and then they had just a bunch of women inexplicably interested in their songs. It's kind of interesting how that goes, how that works out. VOD should be up after? VOD will definitely be up after. I don't think I said anything, like, unforgivable, man. Yeah, Muse became for the older women after a time, yeah. Which is okay, like, as long as they're still making the music they want to make, right? Like, it is what it is. And ultimately, that matters the most, you know? Because I too, like, I used to listen to a lot of Mariana's Trench when I was younger. And then I just don't like their new stuff. And that's okay, you know what I mean? Because they like their new stuff and they're making music for them. I think that's the most important thing for an artist, you know, is that they make music for them, for themselves. Even if I don't like it, you know? I might be upset, but the old music always exists and, you know, life goes on. Yeah, I'll just find another band. Nothing wrong with following the money too. I mean, it depends. There's a level of selling out that I don't find acceptable, but I'll let you know. It's case by case basis. I'll let you know if it bothers me. I don't give a shit. Because a lot of people are like, oh, Pink Floyd sucks. Only their concept albums are any good. But it's like, that might be true, but like Pink Floyd's making what they want to make, you know? They're not making music for you. They're making music for them, for themselves. And if it finds an audience, if it finds a home, it finds a home, you know? And that's the beauty of art, you know? That's the beauty of art. It's not for everybody. If art was made for everybody, the art would suck. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. I see what you're putting down, yeah. As long as the artists are happy in the end, they keep making stuff, yeah. Even if I don't like it, I can just be like, well, as long as they like it. But if they don't like it and they're selling out, then that's probably an issue, you know? Well, actually, that's an issue, not an ish-me. Hear you saying you would never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. Sorry, I gotta take my pills. The rock fans lose me when they say metal is not rock. Metal's totally rock. I mean, all music is kind of rock when you think about it. Jerry Lee Lewis was rock and roll, and that bitch only played a piano. Ugh. I think everything is rock. If you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they got Britney Spears up there. You know? So, like, everything is kind of rock. And if you don't love me now... Oh, one other thing I kind of wanted to do. I wanted to read some of the comments. Because when you read the comments under the video, it really does become clear that, like, his fans see him as a fucking messiah, dude. They are fucking praising and glazing him for standing up against the tyranny of sexualized femboys. We should all be sexually repressed, just like him. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. God. Disgusting. Sorry, that was gross. That was really fucking gross. Ugh. There we go. I took my pills. Pills taken. Chains keep us together. Ugh. I still haven't really eaten today. I had some veggies and dip, and then I kind of went live. It's nice to see that a bunch of you guys got my musical back. Huh? This is my music. This is my taste in music. Go eat, damn it. I will. But yeah, that wasn't drama, right, guys? That was just like just a reaction. Just a fucking reaction video. Just a reaction video. Just a humble reaction. What kind of dip you had? I had some crack? I didn't have crackers. I was gonna say crackers, but I had some carrots. Crack cocaine? The song is a banger? It's okay. It's not my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you told me this was Fleetwood Mac before I knew about Fleetwood Mac, I'd be like, what? Like, huh? But isn't Fleetwood Mac like a rock band? Ah, yes, crack. The food every streamer needs to go live. I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. It's a cute song, though. It's a cute song. What do you think of Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks? It's pretty problematic. I don't know. Edge of 17, I mean, I guess it's one of the better songs about statutory rape, but but the bar is pretty low. No, I love that song. It's so fucking good. It's pretty fucking good. Wanna be with you everywhere. I do love this song. Oh, can we do it? You guys want to? Here, let's do a karaoke. Let's sing it. Let's go all out. Let's do a karaoke. I think my voice is up for it right now. I just swallowed 4 pills. I can swallow one more. Oh. I only know Fleetwood Mac because of JoJo Part 7. Tusk! Ah! I love Tusk. I didn't get Tusk at first, and I've listened to Stevie Nicks' analysis of Tusk, and she was like, even I don't get it. But like, the more I listen to it, the more it makes sense. It's just a chaotic song, and I love that. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sound like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, ooh. Wait, hold on. My microphone's not out. We gotta start over. I think I can find a better version too. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, yeah, ooh. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is my home. I begin again. Said to my friend, baby, stopped. Nothing else mattered. He was no more than a baby then. Well, he seemed broken hearted, something within him. But the moment that I first laid eyes on him, alone on the edge of 17. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, sing ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, sing ooh. Then suddenly there was no one left standing in the hall. Yeah, yeah, in a bed of tears that no one really ever heard at all.
Hello, sinner.
When I went searching for an answer up the stairs and down the hall, but not to find an answer, just to hear the call of a night bird singing, come away,
Come away, come away.
just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Yeah, ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. Well, I hear you
I hear you
in the morning, and I hear you
I hear you
at nightfall. Sometimes to be near you is to be unable to hear you. My love, I'm a few years older than you. I'm a few years older than you. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh.
Hello, sinner.
Whoa! Rima! Oh my god. You caught me at a bad time. My voice is a little hoarse. How's it going? Welcome. How's stream? Stop. My bad, my bad. You literally just said that too? No way, no way. I was just reacting to a video and then we just finished and now I'm singing a song. Stevie Nicks came up, so how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Very good singing. Was it okay? I killed my voice doing that, so I hope it was half decent. The harmonies like let you fill in the blanks a lot, though. I love that. I love harmonize. I love when the karaoke track has the harmonies included. Oh god, I'm coughing. I'm coughing. How's your stream? Were you reviewing? Were you reviewing the Google Docky? Was it Stevie Nicks I just caught the end of? Yeah,
Hello,
it was.
sinner.
You missed it. You have to rewatch the whole stream, or I'll post a cover of it. Reading Cinderdoc ASMR. I'm out of voice, dude. I'm out of voice after that song. Edge of 17 is a that was a
Hello,
hard one.
sinner.
I was edging my voice the whole time. Welcome, readers. Welcome. How are you guys doing? I would ask for. Oh man, I'm gonna try to not get into any drama.
Hello, sinner.
We're gonna leave the drama on the Rima stream, okay? Because I could talk about it forever. I'm such a gossip, man. I'm such a little gossip. I'm like, well, I just love giving my opinion, but don't do it. Yeah, it's it's a trap. It's a trap, and not a cute one. How's it going though? Welcome to stream. I hope you guys had a great time with the Google Docky ASMR. Rima could probably also use that content for content. There's so much content. There's so much content. We should all just use each other for content all the time. I hope that was a good cover though. I tried my best. Jade, was that alright? Can we use that for something? Can we lurk check? Oh yeah, lurk check. Dude, the viewers, the way they count viewers on Twitch are 100%. I'm pretty sure they stopped counting raid viewers. Like genuinely, I don't think they're counting raid viewers anymore. Because we just got like 100% raid and the viewers didn't go up at all. Twitch is fucked, man. Twitch is fucked. Twitch ain't doing their job. I'm vomiting. We don't exist. You're ghosts. It's perfect for the Halloween season. You're all just spooky little ghosts. You're not here. All the raiders reload your tab. You don't have to. It's all good. You're here in my heart, and that's what matters. You give the feminist you give the feminine penis in my heart an erection. And that's special. So yeah. Oh, I was gonna say Arima, we need to do something again soon, okay? Like I don't know, man. Like more peak would be fun. Yomi was in the chat earlier, maybe we could get them. I don't know. Or okay, there's this like Left 4 Dead campaign that I've been. Let me just show you. Let me just show you, August. Let me show you this Left 4 Dead campaign. I don't know if you play Left 4 Dead, okay, but maybe perhaps consider that you should. There's this one singular Left 4 Dead campaign that I've been meaning to play on stream for maybe 5 years, and then I never have. But I'm gonna show it to you, and you can let me know what you think. Subscribed items. Oh, is there any? Okay, I don't know how. I'm just gonna open the game. It's Halloween. I'm just gonna open the game, and I'm just gonna show you guys the beginning of it. I feel like it'll spoil it a little bit, but it's okay. I'm gonna spoil it, guys. I'm gonna spoil it, guys, a little. Just like a white-winged dove sings a song, sound like she's singing. Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind. Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind, and other parts of you as well, but definitely your mind. Okay, hold on. Let me get the game open. Play campaign, play single player, add on campaign, select, character, Bill. I love Bill. Bill's my favorite. He's my favorite Left 4 Dead survivor. I don't know about you guys. Coach is up there. I feel like the Left 4 Dead 1 survivors kind of suffer in terms of, I don't know. Left 4 Dead 1. I think just Left 4 Dead 2, they have such personality. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Check it out. Check it out. Should we? I'm gonna play this year, this month. I don't know when or with who, but before October ends, we're playing this. Oh my god!
Let's move.
Look, isn't it beautiful? Look, and then your little Minecraft guys, and like everybody's little Minecraft guy. And then you can get like an iron sword as a melee weapon. Oh, and then the health pits, they're golden apples. So, you know. And then, you know. Isn't it cool? Can we play, please? Someone play this with me, please. I need friends. I'm downloading this. No, don't spoil yourself. Kia. It's not bad, right? Here, ha. I mean, I guess we could just play solo, but I feel like it'd be so much more fun to play with other people, you know? Hello, Sir, thank you for the follow. Thank you for all the follows. Oh my god. Chat! Look! Oh, fuck. They got sea nanners. They killed sea nanners. And Nick. I think this is Nick. I think that's meant to be Nick. But that's definitely, I'm pretty sure that's Sea Nanners. He's got the machinima shirt on. Oh yeah, the jockeys, they're spiders. Get it? I'm getting fucked up. Okay, I don't want to spoil anymore. Not another second. But yeah, what would you guys think about a stream of that? Would you be down? Would you be down to clown? Yay? Nay? Happy Halloween? Happy Halloween? Chicken jockey! I'd be down to clown? Okay, good. I'm always down to clown. I don't know about you guys. I'm always down to clown. But yeah, I really want to play that. Valve games are the
Hello,
best, dude. They're
sinner.
just so moddable. I love them so much. I need it. I need it. But yeah, so that's on my docket for this year of whatever. Okay, that's what I plan on doing. Blah. I should really get some food. I should really get some food. I might order something. Is that okay? If I order stream, would that be inappropriate? Would that be? I need to know who Rima. Oh God, I gotta ask Rima sometime who did our background music. It's always so spooky when I come in. Every time I hear Rima's background music, even when it's not in Halloween, I'm like, oh, that's some nice Halloween music, but it's just the BGM. It loops really nicely though. As long as you don't dox yourself, go for it. Wow, thank you. Ah, thank you for permission, chat. Did I tell you about the one time Keith bagged a hot goth chick at a house party? Turns out he was a goth guy. I was a bit of a, I don't know if I was goth. I never had like a crazy identity back in high school or even middle school. I always wanted to wear like cool makeup. I always wanted to wear cool makeup. But oh man, you know what I think the biggest problem for femboys is, guys? And it's not over-sexualization. That's like, it's not the biggest problem, I think, okay? It's people dressing like this. I think this is the biggest problem the femboy community faces. Okay? And until this is addressed, I'm not ready to discuss anything else. What's wrong with that? Nothing. No, it's fine. It's perfect. It's perfect just though it is. Isn't it more dolphin shorts for femboy though? I think it's a 50-50. I think you go either way. For this meme image, I decided to go with the pleated skirt because I thought that was more iconic, but I do wholly agree. We were gonna go with dolphin shorts straight up, but it was actually too cute. They were actually too cute, so I didn't want to use the dolphin shorts because I wanted the outfit to be terrible, or at least as bad as it could be. And the dolphin shorts I kind of find adorable no matter what, so I could have used them. And they are extremely common, but I do actually find those kind of cute, so. I do actually find those kind of cute. Such a cute outfit though, what do you mean such a, Every time I show this out. I think this is a sign that I'm wrong, perhaps, you know? I try to meme on this outfit a lot. Wait, that's you? Yeah, that's me! You can't tell because I got the broccoli haircut. I got a little broccoli haircut style, so you can't tell it's me, but it is meant to be me. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this outfit. It's just very generic. It's fine. No, you're right. About which part? About which part? The Deku cut. Yeah, we went for the Deku cut. It's good but generic. I think it's below average, but generic. About the outfit being bad. I think parts of the outfit are good. I like the socks. I think the socks can work sometimes, you know? Oh yeah, we should have added a face mask with like the little we should have added the face mask. They have the same face tattoos. Yeah, it's literally me. It's literally me with the same earring. It's me. It's me. I'm gonna post this. I've been showing this meme off on Twitch a lot on my streams, but I need to post it to Twitter. I need to get a proper reaction. I wonder how this style even started. I think it starts the way anything starts, you know? Somebody comes up with something super cute, probably Astolfo related, because I know Astolfo wears. There really isn't any way to style those socks that make them wearable outside of the house. I know because I've had those socks. Me too. I've tried a lot as well. I prefer like, this is just me. I like just some plain thigh highs. The problem with these thigh highs, okay, we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna write this down. The problem with these socks in particular is that they're not even actually thigh highs. They just go above the knee and only barely. So that's why people wear like the garter belt, the heart-studded garter belt, to pull them up. But I've seen so many times where like they're clearly just not thigh highs that they've bought, that they've purchased, but they think they are. They think they're wearing thigh highs. A lot of femboys who wear this stuff. So they cut the garter belts and then they yoink it like way up with the garter belts, and it looks really bad because like the fabric is stretching and ripping, and it's like, you know, like they're just not thigh highs. Buy some thigh highs. Buy some thigh highs if you want to wear them up that high. You know. Yeah, the moment you move, they start rolling down. Indeed, yeah. I like knee socks that go just below the knee. I think they give like a sporty kind of like Shota-y aesthetic, which is really cute. Stop abusing the knee socks, please. Exactly. Yeah. So like but buy some actual thigh highs, okay? Buy some actual thigh highs. Please. That's my first piece of advice to any femboys. Buy some real thigh highs, okay? Or if you want to wear thigh highs, buy thigh highs, right? Equally, a lot of people, they don't realize, but these pleated skirts, they're waist-high skirts, so they're meant to be worn around your belly button, but they don't realize that, right? They want to show their belly off with the pleated skirt.
Hello,
so
sinner.
they'll pull it down around their hips, and then it'll look way too low. It'll look more like a dress, except it's a skirt. It just looks bad. Or in this case, this is one thing I've seen a couple images of. I've seen people will roll the hem of the skirt down, the waist of the skirt down, so that they can show off their tummy, and that's also bad. Or well, it's not bad. It is what it is. I'm not gonna tell you how to dress. I guess I don't want to shame people, but it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great all the time. So you know, things to look out for. Make sure you're buying actual thigh high skirts if you want to wear thigh highs. If you want to show off your belly with a skirt, make sure the skirt is not a high-waisted skirt.
Hello, sinner.
Buy any other... This is just a personal thing. Whoa! A tiger! Whoa! Tigers are just better? Oh, it's so true. It's so fucking true. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How's it going, raiders? How's your stream? What were you up to? Tigers are just better. I agree.
Hello,
You have
sinner.
such a good name. You're just like Tiger. Oh, dude, I tried to get Taiga. But Taiga is another partner streamer. So I offered to buy their account from them. But then they weren't. I don't know. It was awkward. Ugh. I really wanted to get just the name Taiga. I thought it'd be sick. And then I ended up going with Tags, and then now we're TaigaHolic. Ugh. Unfort. Posture and stretch. Give a little stretch. Stripe gang. I love stripes. If you have stripes, I want to give you a little smooch. That's essentially what I did. The person who had
Hello,
this name was
sinner.
kind and let me have it. Oh, that's nice of them. That's fucking awesome. The person I wanted to buy it from was a partner, and Twitch won't facilitate partner swap names.
Hello, sinner.
So like if you're partnered and you have a name, you can never have that name again. It's just a rule they have, or a rule they had. I don't know if they changed it. So I ended up using my one name change on something else. But yeah, it wasn't ideal, but you know, it is
Hello,
what it is.
sinner.
Life goes on. How are you guys doing? We were just talking about this outfit here. How do you feel about this? The Amazon Basics femboy fit. Steal his look. Yeah, steal his
Hello,
look.
sinner.
Oh, my back. Oh. Do you have the Taiga name on Kick? I used to have the Taiga name on Kick, and
Hello,
then
sinner.
I didn't log in for a bit, and then when I next logged in, my account was deleted and somebody else was streaming under the name, even though I paid $200 to reserve that name on Kick. I guess it's my fault for not streaming, but yeah, I don't know. Oopers. What is your gender? My gender is whatever makes you gay.
Hello,
so
sinner.
write that down. Typical femboy back issues. Oh, it's because I'm always arching my back to stick my ass out for attention. Because that's the only reason anybody would cross-dress or do
Hello,
anything
sinner.
sexual is for attention, of course. At least according to some femboys. Whatever makes me gay, Tag is a girl now. Because I am so gay for girls. Damn. Backfired, eh? I'd sell my body if somebody would buy it. You brokes. Oh, damn. Called out, chat. I hope you had a good stream, though. Thank you so much. What were you up to? What you doing? What you doing? I usually stick my ass out for defense. Yeah. Oh, it's like Bridget, the Bridget move. I love Bridget. I love Bridget. They're so cute. Boy or girl, they're so cute. See, the thing about like, okay, the funny thing about like Bridget being trans now, right, is that I was already kind of like calling Bridget a girl for fun. I think everybody was. Like, I think the whole joke with Bridget already was that like their best girl, right? That was the whole joke. So, you can't be too upset. You can't be too upset, but I do think it's funny that they made her canonically a girl, because it's like, yeah, well, they were already a girl in my heart, you know? They were already a girl in my heart. I don't really know you, but I think your voice is pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We just got raided by Rima as well. Thank you both for the raids, guys. I really appreciate it. Aren't you a girl? Yeah, I'm basically a girl. Taiga's best girl. Taiga is best girl. Remember, chat. Taiga is best girl.
Hello, sinner.
Sorry. We were also just listening to some real music. Ever heard of it? Ever heard of real music? Wait, hold on. How do I go to my home on my Spotify? Oh, there we go. So there's a whole button. There's a home button. What we're in the middle of listening to is of course, this is my least favorite Fleetwood Mac song. They took Bridget's PP. I don't know what the implications of the gender change actually are. Like, are they? Has anything changed other than the pronouns, or like, are they they're getting their dick removed? Can I have it? If so, I'll keep it in a jar. I'll pickle it. I'll put it in a jar and pickle it and eat it for breakfast.
Hello, sinner.
Hello, sinner. Thank you for the follow. Happy Halloween, everybody, by the way. Huh? But yeah, our stream was such a great vibe. Such a vibe. Did a long-ass concert singing. It was so fun. Fuck. That sounds great. That sounds great. We got a shout out for Rima and Tiger, right? Or Tigry. I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. My throat is killing me. I don't think I can sing the song. Edge of 17 took a lot out of me. You pronounced tiger? Of course. My boy, Yuki Wolf. How's it going? Welcome to stream. You crushed it while you were doing it though? It better have been good, because I'm never gonna be able to sing like that again. Don't sing too much, don't strain your voice. Yeah, I'll try. I should get a sandwich. I haven't eaten all day. All I've had for lunch, I had like a lunch, I guess. I ate celery, and I had some carrots, and also some broccoli and cauliflower, and some ranch dip, just to dip it all in. We put them out for Thanksgiving last night, and nobody had any. We also put out some pickles, and nobody had any pickles. I had to force everybody to eat the pickles. And crack, and just a little bit of crack.
Spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
Whoa. Merkel, thank you for the spookiest sub I've ever received. That was so scary. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that skeleton? Horse pickle, they were good pickles. I think the only problem is there was no cheese. If there was pickles and cheese, it might have been like a 10 out of 10 Thanksgiving dinner. But crack, don't forget the crack, yeah. Don't forget the crack. Thank you for the Prime, Merkel. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, wow. We're just on the topic of femboys and stuff and things, and it was getting a little heated before you guys showed up, but now the vibes are, well, they're very different. We're mellowing out. Thanksgiving? You're Canadian? Yeah, I'm Canadian. Oh yeah, you guys, you Americans, you celebrate your Thanksgiving in a ridiculous month of November. You celebrate your Thanksgiving in the ridiculous month of November. I forgot. I always forget. I wish everybody Thanksgiving no matter what on both dates. But I've never had an American wish me a Thanksgiving on Canadian Thanksgiving. And I take that personally. It's historical. We can't change the month it happened. Well, I feel like that's not true though, because like, are you telling me that you guys have been keeping the date in mind? Like, how do you know it's on the same day? You know what I mean? How do you know you got the day right? How do you know that you've just been keeping track of the dates perfectly for the last like 200, 300, 400 years? You have no idea. You have no idea. You might as well change it. Because no one fucking cares about Thanksgiving this way or that. I care about Thanksgiving. I mean, like, Canadian there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of history there, but in concept, I like getting together with my family. I like getting together with my friends and family and just, you know, having a nice old turkey. And I think it's a tradition I'm gonna keep up as long as I can. I don't really know how to cook, is the problem. So if my mom ever passes away, it's kind of ogre, but I'll make Noxie do it. I'll make Noxie start cooking the turkey. Mamma mia, cook the turkey. Oh way. Take up the hobby. I could learn. I'll get my mom to teach me next year. I'll help out. I just don't like. I'm just so lazy. I'm just like so fucking lazy, you know? So like, what do you want me to do? Abraham Lincoln decided the day American Thanksgiving was. Oh, well, there you go. So you made it up anyway. Oh yeah, you guys should change it then. Change it to Canadian Thanksgiving. I'm telling you, Canadian Thanksgiving is a vibe because it's in October, so you got all the Halloween decorations up, the leaves are falling. It's just a way better date for it than November. I'm gonna make that argument. October Thanksgiving is just the superior or Thanksgiving. And I know that might sound like heresy or like treason to some of you, but just hear me out. Try it. Try it out, and you'll see what I mean. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? My mom always gets the same thing. She always cooks turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, cranberry stuffing, obviously, coleslaw, and then sometimes she'll add like one extra dish where she mixes it up. And I think this year it was like yam. It was like yams. Oh, and beets. Yams and beets. I fucking love beets, dude. Beets are underrated. Not by Dre, but you know, just the red ones. But yeah, my favorite would definitely be mashed potatoes and gravy. And some peas. And some peas. You could go your own way. Go your own way. Does pumpkin pie count? Oh, we have yeah, pumpkin pie does count. That's also an October classic, right? You can't have pumpkin pie. I mean, I guess you get a pumpkin pie in November. I guess Christmas dinner is pretty much the same. You get the turkey either way, but yeah, my mom didn't cook a My mom didn't cook a pumpkin pie this year. She just bought one, and it wasn't very good. I'll be honest. She made her own whipped cream. That was cool. It's nice having it in October than in November. Less holiday craving. Yeah, exactly, right? Because if you have Thanksgiving, it makes you less like. Because then you gotta have Thanksgiving dinner, and then you gotta have Christmas dinner. But if you do it in October, you could get, you get a whole month in between, so you don't get holiday fatigue. She whipped her own cream. Well, I don't know. Someone might have helped her, but yeah, she's pretty good. She's a whiz with the old whipped cream whipper. Go your own way. What kind of songs did Tiger sing, guys? What kind of songs were they singing? Anything I would know? I miss turkeys. Well, they're still alive. They haven't gone extinct yet. May I please touch the fluffy ears? You want to touch my ears? I don't know. Ears are kind of sacred among femboys. Ears are kind of sacred among tigers. Try to touch a real-life tiger's ears and see what happens. I cling to pop, soul, and jazz a lot. Oh, I love jazz. I fucking love jazz. Call me Benson B, because I love jazz. Can you bark? Arf, arf. Woof. Woof, woof. Jazz is goated. I like blues as well, because a lot of rock is devised from jazz and blues, of course. I say that it applies to all cats, but I don't know. I feel like house cats will just take it. They'll just sit down and take it. I'm pretty sure my old cat was gay because every time I touched him, every time I went to pet his back, he stuck his ass up in the air like he was asking for it. So I don't know. Every cat is kind of different. The thing is, I'm a whore. Taiga, Taiga, you can call me a lumberjack the way I tolerate wood. What do you mean? What do you mean you tolerate wood? You did the exact same thing? What the fuck? I do the exact same thing. I don't hide it. I stand when I shit, and I sit when I piss. I don't enjoy it. I'm world renowned for my wood tolerance. It's like I'm immune to wood. They should make a wood type in Pokemon. Have you guys seen the new Pokemon
Hello,
game?
Sinner.
Hello, Sinner. Melly Bunny Games, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Isn't there a bathroom where you do that?
Hello, Sinner.
There's always a bathroom where I go. Ziertorin, thank you for the follow. You hear the part of the world in the new Pokemon game is all one model? I did, I heard about that, dude. The game seems like such a train wreck. I really want to like it, but I don't like the direction of the new Pokemon games lately. I like a more linear kind of story, because I feel like part of the old appeal of the old Pokemon games, it was almost like a puzzle game, right? To get to like different towns. You had to figure out, you really had to fucking guess like what to do and where to go, you know? And that's what I really liked about like especially with like the first, I want to say the first four games, you know? Like part of the puzzle was just navigating the world and like, oh, this character won't let you pass until you do this random obscure thing and blah blah blah. And I love that. I love that about the old Pokemon games. And I feel like that just doesn't exist anymore, you know? It just doesn't exist. Nintendo lost me at the price hike. Even if the game didn't get the price hike, the fact that they want you to buy like a whole new console is gonna put most people off. I'm not ready to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 just so I can play Pokemon Legends ZA. We'll see, man. But like, I also got to think about like, because if I'm gonna buy it and stream it anyway, like I got to be able to stream it. And if, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if people even want to watch it, you know. Protect this tiger. Keep the rabid open world fans away. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. Keep open world away from my Pokemon. Give me a linear puzzle game that I have to navigate to make it to the end, you know? Not like puzzles, but like, you know, a little puzzle never hurt anybody. I do like the linear games more though. I definitely want to replay Omega Sapphire Alpha Ruby, or just like the OG Ruby Sapphire. Sapphire was my first ever Pokemon game, so I have a soft spot in my heart, and Blaziken was the first Pokemon I ever trained all the way to 100 without using a single rare candy. I made a point. I bragged to all my friends while I was doing it. I was like, I'm not using a single rare candy. And then when I finally did it, none of them believed me. Bastards. Fucking bastards. I want linear again? Yeah. I do too. I kind of prefer linear in like everything, because I was playing Elden Ring as well. And Elden Ring was fine, I guess, but like, I like Dark Souls 3 more. There's a lot of things I do like about Elden Ring, don't get me wrong, but like, I think the Dark Souls 3 kind of progression rocked my world. That was my first Dark Souls game, so I like that a lot more. This is not Tusk. Let's listen to Tusk.
Hello, Sinner.
In honor of Part 7 getting announced, let's all listen to Tusk. Still haven't played Sekiro yet? Yeah, I need to play Sekiro. How about Bloodborne? I could play Bloodborne too. When I first tried to play Bloodborne, it was right after I debuted this model that I'm using now. And I didn't know how my like PS4 screen share thing worked. And I was recording really poorly. So like there's a big yellow bar to the right of all my Bloodborne recordings that I never noticed because nobody ever said anything. Maybe that's why nobody was watching it. But yeah, old school. Yeah, I should play Bloodborne again. I quit the game though because I fucking hate Bloodborne actually. I might revisit it one day. Okay, but this is a big fucking might because the amount of times I had to go grind to get full fucking health potions every time I wanted to attempt the boss. So I'd attempt the boss, use all of my healing, and then it would be hours of grinding just to get more healing. And the cycle put me off. I had to quit. You should go back, maybe. I should maybe go back. I'll think about it. All right, Thingus, I gotta get some dinner. I'm Alaric. It's a pleasure to meet you, and pleasure to meet you too. Thank you so much for the raid, Tiger. It's always a pleasure meeting another fellow Tiger enjoyer, a stripe haver, if you will. We need a word for our species. Tiger. Oh well, tiger, I guess. Have a good one, okay? Thank you so much for the raid. Stripe superiority, indeed, yes. Very based, yes. Oh, the Safari Troop. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, that'd be a good name for like a, yeah, the Safari Zone. I mean, that's not a bad name. We'll do. That'd be fun. We'll see. I have so many ideas. Like I want to make VTuber groups, but I just don't have the energy to manage any VTuber groups. The endangered sluts. Goddamn. Oh gosh, am I endangered? I had no idea.
Spooky,
Whoa!
very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
Meow.
Hello, Sinner.
Full cum jar. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 15 months in a row. You'd think I would have noticed a name like Full Cum Jar, but I feel like I have first name, fire name. King Chaotix is raiding, yo! King Chaotix, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Gamers? Is this the King of Chaotic? But I'm the King of Chaotic. Excuse me, what about a jar? Don't worry about it. Do you play Chaotic? King Chaotix, do you play Chaotic? You should play Chaotic. Have you heard of the card game TCG Chaotic? It's making a comeback. You probably heard of it if you were around in 2007 to 10, 6 to 10. It's a pretty big deal. It's kind of the best card game of all time. You should check it out. Da, 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 2006 to 2007, give or take. Thank you for the raid, though. I hope you're having a great stream. We're just vibing, hanging out tonight. Taiga would get a comeback before Chaotic will come back. What are you saying to me? I've heard of it, but King Chaotix is my name because of Chaos King, because Chaos King was already taken. Well, for what it's worth, I think you settled on a pretty sick name. King Chaos is pretty fucking sick as well, though. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. How's it going? What are you streaming? What are you up to? What's your opinion on sushi? I love sushi. I gotta be in the mood. Like, I can't just, like, eat it all the time. Actually, that's not true. I could probably eat it all the time. Like, if it was between sushi and starving, I guess I would just eat the sushi. But, but yeah, no, I partake of the sushi. I can, was Liza P? Oh! Oh, we were gonna play Liza P, weren't we? Did I schedule Liza? Am I crazy? Vienna. Did I schedule Liza P and just not play it? No, I didn't. We did because my last schedule was for Silent Hill F. Doing New Game Plus Liza P. I need to finish Liza P. I dropped that game. Not on purpose. Like, I always planned on going back to it. Guys, should we go back to Liza P? Chat? Yeah? Next week? This weekend, maybe? Are you down for some Liza Piss? Sure thing. Yeah? I need at least like 4 people to say yes. More like Liza P. That's the...
Hello, sinner.
Okay, that's enough. I think, yeah, we'll go back to Liza P. We'll finish it. I think we left off, it was like 3 rabbit bosses who were super cute. Yeah, we'll go back to Liza P. Let's do it. Let's do it. Main character's my video game son. Oh, okay. I'll take good care of them. I'll try not to defile him too much. He is really cute, though. He is really fucking cute. He's a little fucking cutie pie doink. Name ideas. Sir Isaac Newton's sex... What are you saying to me? What are Diddy's oil carriers? Epstein flight... These are terrible names. These are the worst VTuber name lists I've ever read. Stephen Hawking Pit Crew. Okay, well that one's alright. I like that one. These are terrible VTuber group names. These are terrible, terrible, terrible VTuber group names. I have a feeling I look like Pinocchio. You have a big nose. You have a big old nose. I was listening to an old interview of Kiss. They were on this one show. They were on this one, it was like a talk show. And they were basically just making, it was when they were kind of up and comers, but they were making fun of him. And they were like, you may act, they had this old lady on there. And she was like, you may act like a delinquent young man, but you can't hide the hook. I recognize, I know you're a good Jewish boy underneath all that makeup. You can't hide the hook. And it was like, oh my God. I love that. It was funny. Made me laugh. Made me laugh. Cracked me up. It's okay. She was also Jewish, I assume. So she could say that. Femboy animal crackers. Yummy. Yippee! I gotta do pull-ups. Yeah, do your pull-ups. Shit's crazy yet funny. Well, that was back in the day. We're all so sensitive now. We can't. I don't know, man. We're a bunch of insufferable pussies. Where's the clip? I need to get my favorite clip of Sips out. Hold on. I need to get this as a soundboard at this point with the amount of times I play it. Something within him. We just sung the song. I can't do it again.
These guys.
Hold on. I fucking love this clip so much. I might make this a soundboard for Sound Alert, so that you guys can play it whenever you want, but here you go. Here you go. Hold on. Let me, oh, I'm in the way. I'm in the way. I love Sips. I adore Sips. I would die for Sips. I would castrate myself for Sips.
These guys, I mean, these guys were insufferable pussies.
That's the entire clip. That's it. That's the entire clip. I like it though. He makes me happy. He makes me happy. His dry sense of humor. Oh, well, let's just say it tickles my uvula in the right way. Was that Sips? That was Sips. That was Sips, yeah. These guys. I mean, these guys were insufferable pussies. Ah. I don't know, man. Like, I thought when Elon bought Twitter and Trump got elected that comedy was supposed to be legal again, but I feel like more than anything we're just more insufferable than ever. Crack cocaine. I saw the phrase designer vagina today and thought I'd make it I thought I'd make an amazing band name. That'd be a good like punk band name. If I was making like punk music where I criticized like the bourgeoisie and rampant consumerism under the capitalist society and the commodification of art, I would name my band that. I hate to raid and run, but I hunger for the food. Have a good night, good rest of your stream, and I hope my godless heathens don't give you too much trouble. I think they'll be okay. I think we can handle them. I think we'll be right at home, if anything. Have a good night. Thank you so much for this raid. I really do appreciate it. A Thigh Way to Hell. Ooh, that's a good one as well. What if it was like a femboy themed band with femboys? Shortest lived band in history. They'd all kill each other to be the lead, but I'd call a band the oh, what about like the Flaming Homosexuals? Would that be a good band name? I guess Queen already cornered that market. Laugh track, so you know it's a joke. Does not change. Thigh of the Tiger. Oh, Thigh of the Tiger. Our parody, you know what I'm surprised of? You know what I'm surprised of? I'm surprised more VTubers don't do more like parody songs, like dog shit, like Minecraft tier parody songs. This is a market we can corner. This is a market we should corner. I should corner. The cum dumpsters. We need Femboy Weird Al. I mean, it's definitely like an untapped market, right? And then we could make songs about the VTuber community and VTuber drama. I'm struggling to think of any like puns right now, but the idea's there. The idea's there, okay? Ooh, baby, ooh, Teru. Have you tried a Detroit style pizza before? What makes it Detroit? Like, what makes it Detroit style? I don't think so. Just call it fuck OBS and every VTuber will watch it in fervent agreement. I mean, OBS isn't that bad, is it? It's kind of rough though. It's got its problems. I got banned from Streamlabs. I got banned from logging into my Streamlabs OBS account like 3 years ago. So I have to use like other stuff to to get my alerts going. So I use sound alerts now, but I think that's Chicago deep dish. There's too many pizzas, guys. All right, there's too many. Stop making up pizzas. You sound like music fans when they're talking about prog rock. It's like, well, actually, that's experimental, and you know, prog doesn't really apply to Pink Floyd because they went mainstream. The cheese is under the sauce. That's disgusting. What do you mean the cheese is under the sauce? I don't like that. I don't like that. The sauce is on top? How does that work? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What's the texture? That sounds like shit. No, no offense. That sounds like fucking ass. They literally dump a puddle on what would otherwise would have been a dry pizza. It's an acquired taste. Means you gotta pick up a shovel and start digging. We cook the pizza, but the sauce is on top. Is it tasty? I'm sorry. Sorry to any Italians in chat who had to witness that. If you step foot on Earth, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, Kepler 22, Kepler 45b, 425b. What am I reading? What am I reading? What happens when you pull a slice out? Does it just start bleeding? I guess it would. Yeah, I don't like that. It sounds like messy and like sauce. I don't like saucy pizzas to begin with, right? I prefer light sauce. You know what you should try though? Next time you get mushrooms on your pizza, get them under the cheese. Get the mushrooms under the cheese, but on top of the sauce, obviously. And then talk to me. It's not like amazing. It's just like okay. The sauce is so thick and salty that it makes the whole pizza unbearable. That's a good idea, Taiga. It is. I only tried that. I went to Boston Pizza and they do that. If you get any pizza with mushrooms on Boston Pizza, they'll put it under the cheese. That's the only topping they put under the cheese, mind you. Granted, I don't mind it on top of the cheese either. It just, you know, it's just also really good under the cheese sometimes. Don't ask how I know what dirt tastes like. There's a lot of things I know the taste of that I probably shouldn't. Have you guys ever, well, never mind, you know. Never mind, what, like piss? Well, like a little bit of piss, you know. Have you ever tasted piss? Like pussy? I know what pussy tastes like. I know what pussy tastes like, excuse you. I eat so much pussy that Leonardo DiCaprio had to make a documentary about pussy disappearing at alarming rates because I'm eating so much of it. So. Thank you very much. Uh-huh, sure. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is true, chat? This is true. Don't ask chat. They wouldn't know. I saw that one. Attenborough really flubbed the voiceovers, though. Yeah, he let me down. He let me down a little bit. I'm back. Welcome back. Vacation 224545565. Leonardo DiCaprio was almost Spider-Man in a canceled movie. I think if Leonardo DiCaprio was a couple, you know, like 30 years younger, he'd be a great Spider-Man in his heyday. Tobey Maguire is great too, but, you know. I gotta say, though, I still think my favorite Spider-Man, like Spider-Man, I think, what's his name? Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire is my favorite Peter Parker, but Andrew Garfield, like low-key, he's a good Spider-Man. Like the mannerisms of Spider-Man, the way Spider-Man is supposed to act, he's a better Spider-Man. He's got like the kind of quippy, sarcastic vibe to all of his like line deliveries that I really think sell the character. Andrew got hoed by writing. He really did. Okay, but Tom Holland is the most moe Spider-Man. I guess. He's like British though, so it's points against him. I like Tom Holland because new actor, if I say so. I don't know what that means. I have no idea why you like Tom Holland.
Hello, Sinner.
Hello, Sinner. Thank you for the follow. Avalanche. And SG, the Sergeant Helsing.
Hello,
oh my
Sinner.
god, that was a tough one. Guys, capitalize your names. Capitalize your names, okay? Use capital letters for your friends. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Taiga, how are you enjoying stream today? It's alright. It's going okay. Let's see. How are you guys enjoying stream today? I think that's the real question. I think how I'm enjoying it is kind of like irrelevant, don't you think? Because if you guys aren't enjoying it, then like what's even the point? We're 9 subs away from 1,000. Ooh. Like, hey, you're Spider-Man, but there's a whole bunch of shit that's happening all at once. Eh? Wait, what are we talking about? Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man, but they threw him into a very deep pool right off the bat. Yeah, I agree. I think they needed to give him a solo movie before having him appear in the Avengers, in my opinion. Because we don't really get to know him. It's like, hey, or, yeah. They kind of threw him into the deep end. Tom Holland? Yeah, I'm talking about Tom Holland. Tom Holland Spider-Man. They should have given him a solo movie before throwing him in the Avengers. I agree. I think. Okay, I like this song. I'm adding this to my playlist. It's got prog rock vibes. Tom Hollandaise. I'm not a fan of Hollandaise sauce. My problem with Tom's movies is the entire trilogy was, and this was when he learned what it means to be Spider-Man. Yeah, it kind of felt like the movies were all just like, I don't know. It just didn't capture that magic for me, and I think it's because they were part of the MCU, and it always felt like they were just building somebody else up with them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's not the end of the world, you know, it's movies. Ultimately, life goes on, but I do agree. I do agree he's the weakest of the three. But the Spider-Verse trilogy crossover they did was really fun. I like that. Yeah, a setup and within a setup of movies. Skipping the origins were a good idea, but his world and his story were lost with just how deep the MCU was at the time. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's a good way to put it. What's your rank of the Spider-Man movie series? Like which ones? I don't know. I don't know if I have an opinion. I need to rewatch the older ones because I haven't seen the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies in so long. I think I barely watched them to begin with. And then, like, Tom Holland, I need to rewatch. I can't have an opinion. All I can say is which my favorite Spider-Man is based on vibes. Speaking as a dirty old man, Tom Holland is the most edible of the Spider-Mans. Oh, he's so edible. He's a cutie pie twink, I admit. I think Andrew Garfield was great too. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're fine. They're all fine. I don't think any of them are bad. I do think my issue with Tom Holland's Spider-Man is he never felt like his own character for so long. Like, it kind of, like, I'm kind of just waiting for the guy to lock in, and he never locked in. Tom Holland's, I mean, maybe he's gonna lock in with the next Spider-Man movie, but, like, with the trilogy he did, like, I don't know. I'm kind of waiting, I was just waiting for him to get serious or for, like, the stakes to really matter, and it never felt like they did. Except for, like, during Avengers Endgame, which was hype, but, like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh, I could go for food. Guys, I need to order food, or I'm gonna starve to death and pee my pants. Unrelated. I think Tom Holland, he will lock in for the next film. Trust. Yeah, I think he has to. I need him to get serious, you know? I need him to get serious and kind of jaded. He's been through a... Wasn't me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Skip? What was that? What was what? What was what? Ordered chicken and shrimp fettuccine. Ugh. Where's my McDonald's? My McDonald's isn't open. What the fuck? Oh, I'll have to get Burger King. Or I could get a chicken sandwich from Boston Pizza. What should I get? What should I get to eat, chat? What should I get to eat? Ew, don't ew. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was the cat. Fuck, I'm the cat. It was the dog. It was dog Taiga. It was dog Taiga. I'm blaming the dog.
Number 15, Burger King plane incident. The last thing you want on your Burger King burger.
More people are eating Burger King, I think. Oh, is it Burger King you guys are grossed out by? Oh, that's fair. That's fair enough. Not the Catboy fart. No, I bet you liked the Catboy fart, didn't you? My muffin looks like a hamster! Chipotle. We don't have Chipotle in Canada. Or at least not where I am. There's like a really good chicken sandwich I like to get from Boston Pizza, but I worry that if I get it, the bacon will be undercooked and then I'll have to take time off stream to cook the bacon in the air fryer before putting it on the sandwich. Is that okay? Is it okay if I get a chicken sandwich under the clause that I might have to take like 3 to 4 minutes just to heat it up? You guys won't mind, right? I can be your toilet. Why would you want to? Why would you want to be my toilet? Why would you say that? I mean, I'm done. Jail. Send them to jail. Send them to jail. It's not a no. No. Asterisk. No. For a week though? For a week, like I would do anything for a week. I would be somebody's toilet for a week. I would do anything for a week. I would try anything for a week. Taiga for a weekaholic. The hesitation, well, I do I have, like, if I don't like it, do I have permission to be like, yeah, this has gotta stop? Oh, this is a cover of Tusk. Oh, this is a live cover. Wait, this isn't a cover. This is just a live performance. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I'm gonna get the chicken sandwich. I'm 28 years old. I can have a chicken sandwich if I want. Oh, he really gets into the vocals, dude. How much LSD do you think this guy was doing? 28? I'm not actually 28, guys. I was quoting my favorite movie. Here, now I need to show you the movie clip so you know I'm not making it up. Hold on. I gotta show you my favorite movie now. You asked for it. Have you guys ever heard of Freddy Got Fingered? Okay. I quote this all the fucking time. You guys are gonna love this. I think you guys are gonna love this. I'm gonna get you on peak and you're gonna thank me for it. Don't worry. This is Rip Torn's finest performance of his entire career.
There we go.
Hello?
Hello?
Listen, Gordy's gonna be a little upset about being back home, so just be nice.
I'm home.
Gordy, why don't you sit at the table? We're having roast beef.
Well, you guys always have roast beef.
Oh, boo-hoo, little Lord Fauntleroy's tummy hurts because there's too much roast beef in it.
This is boring. I'm eating a chicken sandwich.
No, you're not.
Holy shit, this is crazy. I'm a 28-year-old man. I should be able to eat a chicken sandwich if I want.
He's 28 years old and he can eat a chicken sandwich. Very impressive. Mike Fitzgibbon's son is a nuclear physicist, and my son can eat a chicken!
No!
Chicken! You can either eat that goddamn roast beef or you can go to bed.
Good.
Oh, it's peak. It's the greatest movie. It's Oscar worthy. Oscar worthy. Oh, it's the greatest film of all time. This movie's so crazy. There's something really special about it. Because it's like, the jokes aren't funny, but everyone's performances are fucking, like, fever dream immaculate. Like, it's just, I don't know how you direct that kind of thing. Like, it just seems like the kind of thing that you just do. You just kind of let loose and do. It's absolute cinema. Yeah, it's beautiful. I met I think I told this story before, but I met, you know the guy from The Breakfast Club? Anthony Michael Hall. I met him, and he was also in Freddy Got Fingered, and I got to meet him, and I was like, I went up to him, and I was like, I'll admit, I'm not as familiar with your work as, you know, with your whole body of work as I should be, but me and my friends have this one movie that we watch all the time, and we love doing it, and they were like, what movie? And they were like, Freddy Got Fingered. And then we talked about Freddy Got Fingered for like 10 minutes. So I got to meet Anthony Michael Hall. It was nice. Roast beef isn't boring. You're just overstimulated and oversaturated. My hooves. Listen to the clop of my hooves. No, I love that movie though. I love that movie. I love Freddy Got Fingered. It's not what it sounds like.
Roy's tummy hurts because there's too much roast beef in it.
It's just boring. I'm eating a chicken sandwich.
No, you're not.
I'm eating a chicken. I like even the way he says it. Like, I'm eating a chicken sandwich. I'm eating a chicken sandwich.
Not. Holy shit, this is crazy. I'm a 28-year-old man. I should be able to eat a chicken sandwich if I.
I'm a 28-year-old man. I should be able to eat a chicken sandwich if I want.
He's 28 years old and he can eat a chicken sandwich. Very impressive. Mike Fitzgibbon's son is a nuclear physicist, and my boy can eat a chicken!
Absolute cinema. He says it with such conviction. Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. It is such a good movie. Well, sorry. It is a really... I don't know. See, I think Freddy Got Fingered is the movie that changed my mind about like good and bad and what it means to be a good movie or what it means to be a bad movie, okay? Because like this movie is not good or bad. This movie exists in a vacuum. This movie is a fever dream. It just is. It just exists and it's beautiful, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna order a chicken sandwich. Anyway, all this talk about chicken sandwiches has got me in the mood. So, give me a minute. I really gotta pee as well. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's a bad movie, but like, what does it mean to be a bad movie? You know what I mean? What does a bad movie mean? Because when I think about bad movies, when we're discussing bad movies, you know, I think about, oh, there's a plot hole here, or here's some inconsistency in this shot. The bag moves from here to here, so it's not, you know, like it's just not right, you know. There's inconsistencies, or like, oh, the lighting in the shot fucking sucks, which it does have of that. You know what I mean? Bad movies don't exist. Movies exist. It's like saying, you know, you're a bad kid, and it's like, no, you're not bad. You're a good kid. You're a bad kid. You're just a person. You know? It's just a movie. And this is just a movie. This is art. This movie is art. Okay? Whether you like it or not, it's just art. You don't watch enough Wheel of the Worst. I do. I watch so much Wheel of the Worst. I've watched every episode of Wheel. I need to pee. I watched every episode of Wheel of the Worst. Every episode ever. Okay, what should I get as a side with my grilled chicken clubhouse? We'll get some garlic mashed potatoes. Why not? Boom, 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 boom. Taiga, where's the sign-up sheet to be your chicken sandwich? You're a 28-year-old man and you can be a chicken sandwich. I can be a chicken sandwich if I want, Dad. Ask for the cutest delivery boy. Well, they fired me a couple years ago, so can't do that. Just say that you want me now. Yeah, get those mashed potatoes. If they don't cook the bacon, I'm gonna when I run up to get the food, if they don't cook the bacon, I'm gonna have to air fry it, I think. So forgive me, chat, if I'm gone for a while. Once the food gets here, they're probably gonna undercook it though. They're prone to undercooking it. Or maybe like, I think they think it's cooked, but like, I just like really crispy bacon. If I bite into a bacon sandwich of some kind, you know what I mean? I don't want like rubbery bacon that pulls apart and gets stuck between my teeth, you know? I want that shit to crinkle. I want that shit to crinkle louder than Anyway. Oh, little Lord Fenthero's tummy hurts because there's too much roast beef, too much undercooked bacon. Whatever, bro. You guys know I'm right. You guys know undercooked bacon sucks. When the bacon comes out crinkling, I like crinkly bacon. I want it to be crispy. I like crispy bacon. Undercooked does suck. Yeah. Well, like everything is undercooked. Unless it's like literally crispy, it's all undercooked for me, is the thing. I really do think like just, I don't know, rubbery bacon. I just want it to break apart when I bite into it. Well, crinkle my bacon. I have to pee. Can I go pee now? Are you guys gonna get mad if I go pee right now? I'll let you listen. I'll take the mic. No, I won't. I'm gonna mute. I'll be right back. Oh man. Oh. So chat, do you like slurs? What the fuck? What is this gonna come back to? I hate slurs. This is gonna be a hot take. I hate slurs, and I just want to put this on record right now. I'm anti-slavery. I also think we should be nice to each other. And I know these might be some spicy takes, but bold words, I know. I just want to be on record, though. I just want to be on record. Drugs are bad as well, and you shouldn't do them. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad. I hate talking about this stuff because people always say some out-of-pocket shit without long. Slurs like the turkey slurpee? Taiga hates slurs. Shake my head by OCS followed the woke nonsense. Oh, I'm so woke. I'm so woke. Whatever will I do? Oh. I think I'm pretty woke in a weird way. I'm like dark woke. I'm like dark woke. Yeah, that sounds cool. Hey, it's Tusk again. This is not Tusk. This is one of their other ones. Take me by the hand. Excuse me. It was Tusk a few seconds ago. Leave me alone. I'll never leave you alone. I'm gonna harass you. I'm gonna start a website. I'm gonna post a revenge porn of you. And then I'm gonna dox you. Wait. I shouldn't even say that as a joke. Those are all the things my stalker did to me, by the way. Just for the record. I'm using my trauma. I'm reusing my trauma to make a joke. In Minecraft. In Minecraft, yeah. Mods are out of control. Modded Minecraft is out of control. It's terrible it happened to you. It's okay. All the experiences and hardship I've experienced have made me who I am today. It's curated the personality. It's curated my personality in a way, don't you think? Because if I didn't get canceled, I would be like a totally different person. I don't know. It's for the jokes, I swear. What if woman take me by the hand? I love this song. I want to try to sing this song. Do you think I could do it? Do you think I could cover this song? Rhiannon. I think it's a cute one. It's a cute song, you know? Okay. Rihanna rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? Takes to the sky like a bird of flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you've never seen a woman taken by the wind. Would you stay if she promised you, and will you ever win? Okay, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this song. I haven't sung it enough. We'll try. Guys, this is peak speaking. It's a good song though. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll practice a little off screen first. I'll practice it a little off screen. Oh, this is one I have been attempt was made, yeah. This is one I have been practicing. Oh, this is I'm not gonna be able to hit the high notes, so I'm telling you right now. So don't expect it, but
sure that the ladies just like you.
Ugh. The original's way better, trust me. Go listen to the actual song. It's so fucking... ugh. But damn. Oh, the harmonies. The harmonies give the feminine penis in my heart an erection. This is the most majestic thing I've heard in my entire life. It's so much better. The original's so much better, trust me, but it's fun. It's good fun. That was so cool. Harmonies are the coolest, aren't they? Okay, my food will be here in 23 minutes, so set a timer. That was amazing. Wait. Okay, I'm blind. Whatever, girl, you killed that shit. I didn't do much, you know. It's the harmonies. They make up for it. The harmonies make up for it, you know. Jason Derulo, though, he's hitting all those high notes. It's way better. And I was off key a little at the end. You know, it's all I do is keep practicing. Keep singing. I'm almost finished. Nani? I want to hear how that sounded, though. I should listen to that back. Someone should do a clip. I'll listen to it back. Oh, man. Is this almost 12 already? How long have we been streaming? 3 hours. Pretty sure I said whatever, girl. You killed that shit already, and I'm not wrong. It was okay. What's up? What do you guys want to talk about? I think I'll stream until my food gets here. Is that fair? Actually, the time for food delivery just turned into 5 minutes. Time is going by. Time is flying. It's different when you're covering your favorite tracks, yeah. Well, it's nice when I get to sing in like a lower register, you know? I watched the new K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my god. Just reboot. Thank you for the sub.
What's that? It's a skeleton.
Also, Scratch Mouth said, I don't mind woke and anti-woke people as long as they're not too far gone / unreasonable. Yeah, it's such a fine topic to discuss, isn't it? Because like I think it's reasonable to be unreasonable sometimes. Like I think it's I don't know, I think some people are fucking crazy and you shouldn't tolerate some crazy fucking people, but maybe that's being reasonable. So I don't know, yeah, as long as they're like not so far gone one way or the other that like I just can't hold a conversation with you, or like, because if we're in the same room and we just can't like exist in the same space without you trying to correct me on something like all the time, and if you make it your entire personality to like correct somebody on something all the time, or it's your entire personality to just like, I don't know, make a joke at others' expense all the time, like I'm just gonna get sick of that regardless. The song Golden is fun. I kind of want to learn this. I want to learn more K-pop, J-pop songs because I feel like that's the ticket. That's the golden ticket. Oh. Taiga correction. I need to be corrected, daddy. I mean, ew. Oh.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 기속에 given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I live to.
Oh man, I know it's auto-tuned. Like it's obviously auto-tuned, but it sounds so good. It's why does auto-tune sound so good?
Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. Today, trying to pick both sides, but I couldn't find my own place.
I'm gonna learn the song. I don't know the song yet. I'm gonna learn it. It's kind of a banger. I hate it. It's kind of a banger. It's just K-pop propaganda, but I like it. I love it. I fucking love it. Weren't you shitting all over K-pop Demon Hunters and people who like K-pop for 30 seconds ago? No, it was like a month ago. It was a couple months ago. Oh, Tiger's saying it today? No way. I gotta learn it. I gotta learn it and then I gotta sing it. It's a really good song though. Here, listen. Now that's how I'm getting paid.
I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. We dreaming who we came so far now, I believe. We're going up, it's our moment. You know together we're glowing. Gonna be golden.
I can't hit those notes. I still think the movie is for little girls, and I don't know. It was fine. It's actually well, it's a good song. The songs are good. I watched the movie Origami. Since you're gonna call me out here, yeah, I was a little cynical when I saw it because the gifts pissed me off. Okay, I was still gonna watch it though. I was always gonna watch it. I was never not gonna watch it. Okay, and I watched it, and it's fine. It's a solid. Like story-wise, it's like an 8. It's a 7.5. It's fine. I don't even want to rate it. It's fine. It's if you like K-pop, you'll fucking love this movie. It'll be the best movie of all time. I love the music. I think the music was great. Okay, I think the music was good. Let's be real, Saja. Oh, baby Saja was the best. Baby Saja. No, I think the Saja boys are fuck ugly. And I hate them. Except for the main guy, and then maybe Baby Saja. Maybe Baby Saja. Okay, he was kind of cute. But the rest of them were ugly, and I didn't like them. It's fine. It's a fine movie. It'll be the best movie in the world if you like K-pop. It'll be the best animated movie of all time. And I think kids are gonna love it. I'll love it. They'll adore it. But I'm not a kid, okay? So stop treating me like one.
Now I'm shining like I'm born to be.
Oh, God.
Our time, no fears, no lies, that's who we're born to be. Waited so long to break these walls down.
I will say the main Saja boy was lovely. I ate him up, but I didn't pay attention to the others. Me either. The baby one was the only one I liked, and I didn't even like his voice because the baby one. That sounds bad. His name is literally Baby. He's cute. But I wish the movie focused more on the other girls. It only focuses on this girl. She's like the main character. The main Saja boy and the main Saja girl, they're the only ones who matter. Up, it's our moment. I wanted to know more about the tough girl and the rap girl too. Yeah, I mean, I didn't care for the tough girl much, but the rap girl was more interested in. Yeah, I enjoyed the music videos and looping their songs more than I enjoyed watching the movie. Yeah, a little bit. Pretty much. It's fine. It's pretty. It's really fucking... It's a beautiful movie. I want to get really fucked up and watch it and just see all the colors be enhanced. Yeah, Rap Girl had a cute personality. Yeah. I'm not really sure I understand the lore of the universe, and I wish that was delved into more. That felt like kind of like hand-waved away, even though it was like really important. I don't know. It's just it's a mixed bag, but overall it was positive in every aspect. There were some things I would have preferred if they did differently, and but nothing was like really like standout bad about it. Okay, there's one more song. My food's here, but there's one more song that I want to play for you guys from this movie that I really liked. Saja Boy. It's a Saja Boy song. And I really it's this one. Check it out. Okay. I love their outfits, by the way. They're so cool.
Keeping you in check, keeping you obsessed. Play me on repeat, good how she in your head. Anytime it hurts, play another verse. I can be a sanctuary. No, I'm the only one right now. I will love you more when it all burns down. More than power, more than gold. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. I'm the only one who'll love your sins. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I can be the star you rely on. Never go to chair, you can't look away. Now you know I'm here to save you. Now we running wild. Yeah, I'm all you need, I'ma be your idol.
I'm all you need, I'ma be your idol.
Thank you for the pain, cause it got me going viral. Yeah, now you're in the fever, making you a believer. Now that we had no choice, you had an idol.
Yeah, I think Baby's voice was too deep. But it is what it is. I love the pilgrim hats. The pilgrim hats are the best part. Draw me in this outfit. Draw me in this outfit. Down on your knees, I'ma be your idol. Oh, God, he's so hot. He's so hot, yeah. All right, guys, my food's here, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna hop off for a bit, okay? We've nerded out about K-pop Demon Hunters. Thank you so much for coming, hanging out. I know it was another gorilla stream, but we actually got like the most people hanging out. More than usually even on my not gorilla streams. So yeah, have a good one. Take it easy. Thank you so much for the support and everything. Stay safe, boss. Yeah, you stay safe too. Happy Halloween. I'm gonna enjoy my chicken sandwich. I'm 28 years old. I can have a chicken sandwich if I want. Take care, Taiga. Yeah, take care as well. All of you have a good night. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Stay frosty. I'll see you later, okay? Goodbye. Johnny. Mwah.